Okay, hi Liza Ward, hi Captain Lee Fan, hi Larky, hi Jeannie's talking about life, hi Liza Ward, I got you right. You have a bad feeling too? A bad feeling about what happened with the car? Is that what you're talking about? Debbie D, Janae Ann. Your nose is bleeding? I hope you're okay. Oh, that Kiely's case, yeah. Yeah, it does look, if you watch the live news coverage where they were taking it out, it does, there's a large area. I can show you in a second how did she get down there and into that body of water. Hi, Justina. It's getting cold now. Hi, Mike. Hi, GB. Hi, Raquel. Hi, everybody. So, did everybody watch the news? Hi, Chris Ree. Did you? Hi, Earthbound. Thank goodness. What is something going on? Did you look at the news coverage where? What is this up in the air? It went into the Prosser Lake, and they were pulling it out. Did everybody see that? Hi, Lisa L. You didn't see it? Well, it's on a news station outside of in California, in Sacramento. And hi, Linda. Yeah. Hi, Sassy. So, a lot of people have different thoughts about what happened. How did she end up there? We looked at it earlier today that, let me just pull up something. Hang on. Let me pull up something. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so there is, let's see what's going on over here. Let's do this for a second.
I was looking.
Okay. They set up a tent, and let me see, is this? I'm just trying to, on the shoreline for when they have, looks like they have the medical examiner checking stuff out. Let me see when that's from. It's when they were live there. Let me see if I can get you the picture. Hang on 1 second. So it says, here's something from someone that was on the site, and they said, I was at Prosser with the father and the grandfather of Kiely, and we were discussing her disappearance. We could see Adventures with Purpose not far away. At 2:48 p.m., I received a call informing me that Kiely was found. I then informed her father, and grandfather that Kiely had been found. We rushed to the site, and the incredible team at Adventures with Purpose showed me proof that she had been located with her vehicle. I know there will be many questions, but right now I cannot say much. And then it says, her family and her friends, please keep her family and friends in your thoughts. Thank you, Adventures with Purpose, and anyone who spent time assisting in this search. To the team I work with, I can't tell you how much you mean. I'm so sorry you were gone, Kiely. So here's the picture that, you know what's so weird? Do you know what is so weird? Someone in the group was showing Prosser Lake on August 16th, okay, and was saying, does this look like a vehicle? And showed a picture. And it literally looks like exactly where they found this car. Which is really strange. And people were saying here, it sure does, and it looks like there are tracks leading into the reservoir. Oh no. And the weird thing is, these photos that were taken, here, I'll show it to you. In the group were taken on August 7th. Okay, it's so crazy. And someone saying, yeah, I maintain dive teams are not always the best at finding things. And they kept asking, does this, there's like multiple pictures. Let me see here. And someone was saying, does that look like a car right there? And I'll show you another one. And this is just weird because I saw this post last night and I was like, what's up with that? And now, let me just see what they're saying. I don't know. Just, it's very weird because that's where her car was found. And then they started telling them it wasn't in real time. And they started saying, no, it is in real time. And they talked about the boat launches. Over there, you literally just drive on the shore. They said much of the area surrounding the reservoir is a dirt road. You literally just drive on the shore.
What time is it?
11:41. You're welcome. So just that was weird. That just was very strange. But you know, that wasn't the only person that was saying stuff like that, okay? There were other people like this. And this was happening on August 19th. People saying they saw tracks into the water. So it's really kind of freaky now, isn't it? Now that we know where her car was found. Because this was all posted before they found her. So I don't know. I mean, so it says a body and car. This is has been found in a Truckee Lake where authorities and dive teams have been searching for 16-year-old Kiely Rodni for the past 2 weeks. The live Chopper 3 footage showed the car being pulled out of Prosser Creek Reservoir Sunday evening, and tarps were brought out to cover the vehicle. And that is online if you want to watch that. We did watch it. Law enforcement has not confirmed that the remains are Rodney's. The Placer County Sheriff's Office says it was out at the scene to investigate the dive team's findings along with the officials from the Nevada County Sheriff's Office, the FBI, and other agencies. There will be a press conference Monday at 11 a.m. at the Truckee Donner Recreation and Park District. A representative for Rodney's family said the family did not have anything to share until it received communication from law enforcement. And then that was posted along with this afternoon. We were notified by a volunteer search group, Adventures with Purpose, that they have found a car and a body in the Prosser Reservoir. The Nevada County Sheriff's Office, Placer County Sheriff's Office, FBI, and allied agencies are at the scene to investigate the findings. The identity of the decedent has not been confirmed. This is a developing situation, and we will provide updates when we can. There will be a press conference tomorrow at 11 a.m. at the Truckee Donner Recreation and Park District at 10981 Truckee Way in Truckee. The Specialty Search and Recovery Dive Team called Adventures with Purpose, AWP, started searching for Kiely on Friday. They confirmed to KCR3 that a matching vehicle description and with human remains were found at Prosser Creek Reservoir. And so where was the big party at? Was at the Prosser Family Campground, which was not far from this lake, from this reservoir. So I don't know. There's a lot of people saying, was this put in after? Was this in there and they missed it? Did they not have the equipment? But what about these other people in the group that say they saw this? I don't know. We don't know if she was in, it hasn't been said if she was in the driver's seat, Mike. Hi, Denise. Yeah, very terrible news. I'm trying to look at something else here. Okay. So that orange right there is where her car was located. Now people are saying, oh, if she drove straight in, how did the car? Because the car was found upside down. Um, okay, here you can see. Hold on, let me do this. There was also, drone footage of other stuff. And about a day ago, people were saying, stop posting stuff that, every little shadow you see that looks like a car. But it's very eerie that that stuff was in the group. And then it makes you think, like, did somebody know something and they were trying to say something under, but it's just, I'm trying to go back through here. I see something over here. This is, here's the Prosser Family Campground. Here's where she was found. In this reservoir right here. Here's where the party was. Prosser Family Campground. So, there's a lot of different things you could think of how she got in there. I mean, what people again were circling those pictures from where she was found. It's very odd. And they keep showing this drone footage. Right, in the area, so I don't know who. It's very, very eerie to look at it now. And what do you guys think? What are you thinking? About all this? How do you think she ended up in that reservoir? Hi, Linda Uribe. You feel something is very off with this. Yeah. Hi, Danilo. Yes, Jimmy's just bringing a garden hose through the house. Oh my gosh, what's all over you? What is all that, like black? What is that?
Water from leaning over there.
It's water?
Yeah. I think it is.
Are you wearing waders?
No.
What are those straps on you?
Suspended.
Why?
Just to be funny.
To be
My
funny?
other pants kept falling down.
Are those ones they sent me?
Yeah.
Jimmy, those are like dress ones.
I know. They're really good. They have like parts still on. I don't even know what
Yeah, I know. I was going to give those to Michael. Okay.
You gave me, remember?
No,
You don't remember?
not at all.
I do. You said, Jimmy, do you want these or not?
I think it was an accident. I can't get past the feelings. I hope it was an accident. I can't get past the bad feelings I have. I believe it was also placed there. I don't believe it was an accident and she drove into the reservoir, just my opinion. Hurricane Hunter says we'll find out soon if autopsy does not reveal water in her lungs. Yeah, right. Right. So tomorrow at 11 a.m., which is which would be, 2 p.m. for the East Coast? If it's Pacific time. Kathy Ellison said, I'm thinking about her car was on the boat dock and she might have been pushed off. She's very close. Hi, Julie W. Hi, Greg Ellick. I wouldn't even let my oldest son go to a senior camping trip. Then after he heard, that's what I was thinking. What would cause the car to roll? It is California, yeah. I don't know. I mean, how did... Is there a reason? Was she lured down there? You know, I mean, there's a lot of things to think about. Why did she go down there? Or did she, you know, who knows? It is sad that she will never get to have the speech and her take. Yeah, Danilo, sad. Yeah, absolutely. Car in neutral, pushed in, car in drive, drove in, maybe dingbat saying. No, it was in the Prosser Lake Reservoir. Not in Nevada Lake, that was on the side. Well, oh yeah, I was wanting. If you said yes, I didn't forward it yet. I didn't get your response, Julie. And yes, I'll forward it to then Nicole. I kind of think that maybe, Denise says, I kind of think that maybe when she was trying to leave, she took the wrong turn and it was right into the water. Being an inexperienced driver, being only 16, and it was dark.
I just
But
wanted
it-
to know though, my shirt is completely dry. I don't know why. It's just like tie-dye night.
It looks like you've got, okay.
I'm
Looks like,
Superman, you know?
it looks like you have stuff all over you. It's not, look, I'm wondering, the kids that went to this party, did any of them drive down to the lake? Was that a place to go to drive down to the lake? And, you know, I imagine if you're that close and you can drive down to the lake shore like that, maybe a lot of kids would go and drive down to the lake and, you know, I don't know, hang out in their cars and make out and stuff. Who knows, right? But what you'd have to find out from people that were in the area if that was something that they did in that area. Does anybody know if kids would drive down, if had anybody else driven down there and by the lake? Do kids, I mean, I'm wondering. Because that seems like maybe if you could drive your car down there, maybe you would drive your car down by the lake. What is Scooter doing? Scooter gifted 5 Mommy Ramblings memberships. How come I don't have any volume? That should make a sound. Thank you, Scooter. That's very lovely. I wonder who's going to be the recipient of those lovely memberships. That's very generous of you. Thank you. Who's good? How come we don't have any sound? Is anybody on the panel? Can somebody say something to see if I have sound?
You have sound, love.
Oh, okay, thanks. I don't know why it's not coming up. Usually it makes a sound when there's like a membership thing. Huh, strange. How do I get one? Well, I don't know. It assigns it to them. Earthbound, it just assigns it to people. but it hasn't assigned it to anyone yet. But I think you have to not have one in order to get one. Hi, Isabel. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know, it's... No one is getting them. Look, I think like Denise could get one because she doesn't have one, so it should assign it. Danilo, did you know? Did you know Kiely? Hi, Danielle. Hey, Katrina McCaffrey. Haven't seen you in a long time. How are you? Still more questions than answers at this point, right? Scooter only said hi to me once last night, so I deserve all 5 memberships, Michael? Hi, Christine Ferrara. Why did it, I don't see that it said it gave you a membership. I don't see that it gave you a membership, Liza. Linda Uribe, member for 28 months. Sergeant Rambler, time flies when you're having fun. Thank you, Linda Uribe. Remember what it wouldn't show that forever? That was so crazy till we figured it out. Hi, Gail B. Traveler around the USA. There were 300 students there, and someone knows what happened. This is a very bizarre situation, and usually students take pictures, they document things. None of this has happened. Document things. None of this has happened. They're all, what? I think you ran out of space, right? Hi, Margot. You see it green for Liza, but Liza had a membership. She already had a membership. I don't see anybody coming up. How do you guys see this? Usually I have sound. Why is it not giving me sound? This is very odd.
Actually, you're right. That sound didn't come up.
Yeah, and they're all saying stuff, and I don't hear any sound. Just weird. Why am I not hearing the sounds? Y'all be member for 30 months. Deputy Rambler, thank you. Yeah, I don't see the sounds, but I don't know why everybody's saying Liza got a membership, because I don't see Liza getting a membership. I don't see the little thing that comes up that says Liza got a membership.
Honey, where's your bike at?
It's in the basement.
It's where?
It's in the basement.
You mean the boathouse?
Yes. Thanks, Greg Ellick, member for 20 months. Detective Rambler, love you, Carolyn, and the community. Thank you very much. Yes, there were 300 students there. They're all quiet, and usually they document everything. They take pictures, you know, but exactly. Just very bizarre. But did they go down to the lake shore? Was that something that the kids would do? Michael, did I hear Michael is here? Yes, he's here. But Michael, where have you been? And Ferdinand. Well, Michael came back about a week and a half ago. Ali Cattell's. Hi, Liza.
Hello.
Hi.
The lady Denise, who's wanting one of the free gifted ones, what she has to do is go up to where it says to Scooter gifted 5 memberships, click on it, and then it will take her in to say it allows you to accept it. Otherwise, you won't get it. Does that make sense? So
Yeah.
on the green thing,
Click on the green bubble up at the
Yeah.
top.
yeah. I just wanted to jump on and say that. So
All right. Okay, thanks.
yeah,
Yeah.
no worries.
Mike, I don't see doing that. Yeah, you gotta, if you click on the bubble, then I don't know how, why I'm not getting any sounds. I normally get sounds.
You have everything turned on?
Yeah. I don't understand why I don't have the sounds. It's so weird. So does anybody know? Uh-oh.
Yeah, that was very strange,
Oh.
Liza. I did get a screen grab. So I'll show you where it said it gifted Liza Ward a membership. I have
Yeah, I
I
know.
have it.
Because I have that unlocked, that feature unlocked, but I just paid for a membership because I got gifted one by Julie a month ago, and then I just paid for a membership like
Oh wow.
I don't know, 3 or 4 days ago. So I don't want it to go to me because it's like doubling up. Someone else could have it.
Ooh, YouTube's cheating.
Lasso Lacey
YouTube's
was
cheating.
gifted a membership. Congratulations, Lasso. And then Nori NJ Boz 23 was gifted one. Yes, it's rain. It's rain that you hear.
Oh, I know why it might have happened
What?
on mine as well, Nicole. I'm logged in on my phone and I'm logged in on my laptop.
Woohoo!
On
You
two
got
different
two,
accounts.
girl. You got both of
I'm
them.
sorry.
Don't be
that
sorry.
sucks.
No, it
Sorry,
doesn't. You-
Spinda.
Why does it? Why?
Oh, because someone else could have it.
But you have now. Your computer's happy, and now your phone's happy. Now they're matching,
Yeah, I get it.
right?
You
You gotta look at it that way. It's all good. If I could gift, I would, but the update never gave me the option. Can you believe it?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Lead with
never have it.
temperament.
Yeah, I was just trying to work out how to do it too,
Already
and
a
I
member will
can't.
not pop up like that if you do not have a membership. And Scooter gave me one. You hit the Scooter link and accept it. We'll give you a membership.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. Well, that's okay. They matching greens.
Yeah.
All right. So wait, Tammy, read what Tammy wrote.
Yeah, I already read it. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
There.
So, all right. So back to the lakeshore. Does anybody know if the kids go and park on that lakeshore during those parties? Are they allowed to? Are you allowed to take your cars down there during those
I was
parties? I
thinking
would
of-
think it would be a good place to do that.
A wrong turn would be hard to make. Most young kids that I know anyway, they always drive with their GPS. So it sounds more like she would have gone there intentionally.
But she
Like you're saying.
she lived so close to that area because they
Oh,
owned their
okay.
family owned the trails. And, it'd be like making a wrong turn, like right in your backyard, practically.
In your backyard,
she
yeah,
knew
yeah,
that area
true.
very well. She wouldn't have GPS on, but she would know that area very well. But I'm just saying,
Yeah.
is that lakeshore, is that easy to drive down there, which it looks like it is, and if it is, then
Might be a
did
spot.
kids
yeah.
go there and
Yeah. Do their thing.
right, do their things, yeah, in the car. I wonder, because it seems like you would,
Yeah.
like what was it closed? It's a campground that it was at, so, were there other families camping there? Like what about this campground?
Mm.
Captain Lisa fan says, keep in mind she drank heavily, I guess.
But like the campground we were at, that Rebecca was staying at in South Carolina, that was on the beach, okay, they would close that down at a certain time, and then you weren't supposed to be on the beach at a certain time. You know what I mean? They closed the gates to the public, and then I don't even think I wish Rebecca was here to say this, but I don't even think the campers were supposed to be on the beach after a certain hour. Is that the way the lake shore worked? I don't know. And that's a reservoir, so that's not a recreational lake, right? Because the reservoirs up here, you cannot go on them. That's somebody's drinking water. So I don't know how that works in California.
So it's been found upside down, right?
Yes.
Now, wouldn't anything leak out to the surface and you not see the surface?
Well,
If-
somebody was also talking about an oil slick would be on the surface of the water or something.
Yeah.
But I find it like crazy that people in the group were circling where this car was found 2 days ago. I think that's just crazy.
Bizarre. Absolutely.
But then I think to myself, are any of these people that know about this but want to leave an anonymous tip and putting that in the groups? That's where my mind's going too. You know what I mean? Let's say you were one of these kids at the party and you don't want to come in, but maybe what if you make an account or something on Facebook to go into the Facebook group and leave a message like that? Liza Ward gifted a membership. Thank you, Liza. So who gets this? Denise, you could try to get that. 3 students got killed in a car wreck at Indiana State. They think football players. Oh no. Well, thanks, Liza. I haven't camped in California, so I'm not sure. In Oregon and Washington, the rangers leave around 9-ish, but there are hired camp hosts that monitor activities. Well, why don't we look? Let me look at this, see what they have. Here's the website. Prosser Family Campground is located on the picturesque Prosser Reservoir with the Tahoe National Forest, 10 minutes north of Truckee. Visitors enjoy the area, its many recreational opportunities such as boating, canoeing, paddling, fishing, and abundant hiking, biking, and off-road trails. The facility is operated and maintained by the Tahoe National Forest. So here's the old Highway 89. This is 89. Prosser Lakeview Estates. Prosser Lake Heights. Boca Hill. Golf course. There's Truckee. This is Donner Lake. Stampede Reservoir's up here. You must stay up to 14 nights during a visit at this campground. Really? You must stay at least one night to book a visit. You may stay up to 14. Okay, may. I was going to say must. That's quite a trip. You may hold up to 3 reservations on any given night at the campground. You may pay for up to, okay, blah, blah, blah. Potable water will not be available for the 2022s. Okay, so what's new? Okay, let me see what else. Hold on one sec. Surrounding area offers many hiking, biking, horseback riding, off-road vehicle trails, very popular commemorative overland emigrant bike riding. Hiking trail can be accessed by riding from the campground. Prosser Reservoir is a popular location, so they do allow canoeing, paddleboarding, kayaking, swimming, and fishing. Power boating is allowed, but a 10-mile-per-hour speed limit is enforced. A boat ramp is located less than a mile from the campground. So I'm very surprised because you cannot do that on the reservoirs up here. No camping or campfires allowed outside of developed campgrounds. So here's the reservoir. There's the Buka, here's the Prosser. Prosser pit access. You've got roads running right here. Here's the boat ramp. So I'm wondering if the kids, they definitely can have fires down by the lake shore, okay. But did they go parking? Let me just see something. Prosser Pits has motorcycle and let me see, ATV. That's that Prosser Pits. Prosser Pits tracks. So you've got ATV off-roading, dune buggies. Okay, here's the kiosk that lists the rules. When you first enter, it says, okay, so that's, hold on. I'm just trying to, you would think that they would say that people were parked on, trying to see if you can drive to the lake shore. Prosser Creek. Okay, here's another site. Prosser Creek Reservoir offers a premier fishing spot, plenty of Sierra outdoor recreation for all ages. Fishing, boating, and camping are popular on the Prosser Creek Reservoir, surrounded by rugged peaks, dense forest, and wildlife. It's a short trip from Lake Tahoe and worth the time to stop by, enjoy the views, and relax by the sparkling water. The lake is accessible all year. Throw a line to catch rainbow brown or bass. Enjoy boating on Prosser Creek Reservoir. Camp out along the western shore. Take a side trip from Lake Tahoe to Prosser Creek Reservoir for outdoor fun. Easy to access right off of California Highway 89. Okay, so Prosser Creek Reservoir is surrounded by rugged peaks, dense forests, and wildlife. That's what we just read about that. The lake's sprawling shoreline makes it a popular destination for canoeing, paddleboard, kayaking, fishing, and swimming. We already went through that. The Prosser Creek Dam, built by the U.S. Bureau of Land Management in 1962, created the reservoir. The federal agency owns and operates the lake for irrigation, storage, and flood control in the Truckee River watershed. The Prosser Lake area is accessible year-round, but the lake is typically frozen over during the winter.
Somebody turn the volume up outside.
Excuse me?
Somebody just turned the volume up outside.
Yeah.
The water in the toilet tank is so cold.
So cold?
Yeah, but I'm gonna put some hot water.
Why don't you do that? Put some.
Kids just took showers.
I know, but maybe even boil some or something.
No, it'll be heated up there.
But he's not in it, is he?
No,
Oh, don't put him in until it's the right temperature.
I will not. I like my suspenders on.
All right, let me see here. I'm trying to see. Okay, so now here's the reservoir. Okay, so let's see here now. Here's where they were taking the car up. They were putting the tarps on to conceal the body that was inside. Car was upside down again in only 14 feet of water. Adventurers with Purpose confirmed that Kiely was inside, said that her family had been notified, law enforcement was on the way. But see, here's what happened. Linda Lucetti was a media rep for the family, said to other media sources on Sunday that nothing is being confirmed and we're not taking any action at this time. They said watch the Placer County Sheriff's Facebook page. Only they will know if this is a rumor. So, not sure there. Nevada County Sheriff's Office spokesperson Andrew Trigg just told the media that the investigators are currently on scene with Adventurers with Purpose. Authorities are trying to determine if the vehicle found was the one that Kiely had been driving in. He also said that reports of the vehicle are still unconfirmed, and so are reports of remains inside the vehicle. Late Sunday evening, the identity of the body had not been confirmed, according to the police. It's unclear exactly where Kiely was discovered, but reports suggest that it was in the Prosser Lake Reservoir. So some of the stuff that's coming here, obviously was from before. The team searched Donner Lake for more than 2 hours trying to figure out where Kiely's car was. Then they searched a couple of ponds in the Coldstream area, but the water was too shallow. The divers searched for several more hours in the Boca Reservoir, putting 2 boats in the water to assist them. And Nick Rand, a certified diver, said, we're taking our resources and the intel that we've been provided, and we're trying to see different avenues. He said that there is multiple roads that lead here directly from Prosser. We also know that there are several parties at Prosser that night, as well as this lake. Okay, so they were on that lake that night, as well as Stampede Reservoir. So there were parties on the lake. So then you would think even more. Somebody saw something. And is her phone in the car? We don't know that, right? We don't know what's in the car with her. The team has been in contact with local authorities and Kyle's extended family after fans urged them to take on the case. Okay, let's see. So that's a little more information about parties being held there. Let's see. Now, what was I going to do? I was going to go over to hold on one second. Placer County Sheriff. There'll be a press conference tomorrow from them. One second. Okay. Okay, so they did, we did look at the post from the Placer County Sheriff's Office. And that was 1 hour ago, and says this afternoon we were notified by the volunteer search group Adventures with Purpose that they have found a car and a body in the Prosser Reservoir. The Nevada County Sheriff's Office, Placer County Sheriff's Office, FBI, and allied agencies are at the scene to investigate the findings. The identity of the decedent has not been confirmed. This is a developing situation. We will provide updates when we can. There will be a press conference tomorrow at 11 a.m. at the Truckee Donner Recreation and Park District at 10981 Truckee Way in Truckee. Okay. So I wonder, hold on one second. So some people are saying maybe the vehicle wasn't there in the search. It still feels like foul play. I think a lot of people have a lot of questions. How did she get there? Who, if anyone, what kind of parties were on that lake shore at the time that she, if she would have driven into the lake, taking a wrong turn or something? Yeah, see, I mean, someone's showing these pictures again and saying, is this where she was found today? And like I said, these pictures were posted on the 19th of August. So very strange.
Are you live?
Yes.
Is your camera on?
No, you can, no. So the person that, posted this, like I said, posted on the 19th and said, after watching the drone footage from Placer County, I've seen some interesting stuff under the water. I'm still going over, but I know a tad about sonar from the Drew Peterson case. Anyway, I placed them into sets 1, 2, 3, 4. Sets 1 and 2 are at the end part of the lake. If you watch the drone footage, I believe it's like 3 minutes, and on into the video on the way back, set 3, before you make that turn, I've also seen just before the signpost, looks like something was floating in the water. Not sure of what it is. What do you think? You have to remember, when a car hits water, it floats out a bit before it sinks. And she's the person that posted all of these photos in here. And it's just crazy. So someone said, did this end up where she was found? She said, I would like to know if it is. Maybe I can talk to Adventures and see. I did tag them in Placer County on another site I posted this in. However, I got into it with a guy from a former case I was involved with, and they banned me, even though he was insulting me and calling me an amateur. I told him this was a what do you think post. I didn't claim to know anything. Somebody said, I'm sorry that happened to you, to this woman. And then she said, however, this would be near the campground. Yes, not so far away from it. And they said they're talking about the pictures. Let's see. And then she said, the arrow I put was to show where to go into the water. The pictures show the vehicle. It was approximate to the drone footage, could be off a couple of feet, but that's the area. Somebody told her that was a good eye. Yeah, I don't know. It's just odd. She had these pictures in there, and it looks like she, you know, I don't know. Very odd. So, let's see. And there has been drama around this case from YouTubers themselves, some at the party, which is really unusual. Some of them were at the party. The arrow might be exactly right, and the car could have been moved. Yeah, high 61, right? So this person could have done the groundwork for the diving group, and they could have gone the spot she pinpointed and found the car. Could be Liza, but you know, they still found it. They had to go do that and get in there. But that was posted. It's just weird. It was posted in the group on the 19th. Tons of drama, definitely tons of drama. I don't know. I guess, well, what I don't know what they'll have at the press conference other than the identification. Maybe they'll give times and where the car was and what was found in the car, if the phone was found in the car. But they're probably not going to give more than that. They're going to say that. The coroner, I don't think they'll have the coroner give a preliminary, I don't know. I think they'll say they'll wait, but they'll probably just go forward with the official confirmation of the identity. That's what I think. She could have been ran off the road. Could have been lured there, I don't know. Lots of things. But if the car, would it be usual that it would, if it drives in, that it would be upside down? And people are like, no, that was something that's going at a high rate of speed and it's turning, I don't know. Not an expert on that, so I can't tell you. Your gut tells you there's more to this than just missing a turn and driving into the lake. Yeah, because Danny Dash says, Carolyn, thank you for presenting an unbiased synopsis of the case. Integrity rules. You have it. Cheers. Thank you, Danny. Drama I'm speaking of is from... Okay, Alpha, just an FYI, we don't mention other channels, so that's why they took your comment off. We try not to get wrapped up in the drama. There's always drama around every true crime case that we've seen here, and there are certain stations, certain channels that thrive on that. We don't do it here, and we don't like to bring attention to them. Let me see. Right, hi, yeah, it wasn't you. It's okay, Alpha, it's okay. It's just sometimes it just keeps the drama at bay. But, wouldn't be tragic. And the family's oh, Denise, it's her. I mean, they can identify the vehicle. The family was at we heard that from the family was there. No, you don't have to retract your comments. You're fine. Did the car have a sunroof? Denise, they know that's her vehicle. They have the license plate. It's her. Hi, Deidre. Hi, Robbie Bob. Hey, thank you, Danny Dash. Thank you. Well, but they have the car, and they know the VIN number, the license plate. Hi, Crafty Crafter. You know, they have the press conference set up for the morning, so yeah, it's her.
So I put an extra heater in there, honey.
What?
I put an extra heater in there. And who the heck fed your African violets and Miracle Grow or something?
Why?
I don't know. They are huge.
Don't put him in until the water's warm.
I won't.
Had to be her since she didn't contact our family at all. Tomorrow, 11. Yep, 11 a.m. So if anybody wants to call in and give their thoughts, you're welcome to call in. If you've never called in before, you can email for the number. And hi, Debbie, Gail, and Nicole. You guys called in fast. Please. So Debbie, you think there's foul play or something more? Debbie?
Hey, Carolyn. Yes, I do.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. My gut is just not feel good with this. I believe I hope I'm wrong, but I feel like there's more to this, like there's some foul play involved. That's just what I feel.
Yeah.
You guys want to do us?
High floor on
And
the go.
somebody knows something, and they're just being too quiet because,
Yes, we watched that, Flo. Yeah, I don't know. It's so
No.
weird. But I'm wondering, like, if they're saying there were parties at the lake shore, right? As they said on that thing, there would have been people there because it looks like it was only 12:30 at the time that this would have happened.
right.
So
So
at
how did
12:30, that
nobody-
night is young. You know what I mean? There would have been a lot of
Exactly.
people hearing that splashing, a car driving into the lake, a car splashing into the lake.
Right. I agree. That's what I thought earlier, when I seen the other video on the news station. I'm like, how did nobody see or hear anything? Even if they got music turned up loud, and let's say they didn't hear the car go in the water. Somebody had to have seen it,
Yeah.
knowing it wasn't going in the right direction.
Right.
And even if she's 16, a new driver, but even intoxicated, I believe she would have hit those brakes when she seen that water, not just keep going.
Right.
So that makes me wonder, was she awake?
You know where
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Right. Exactly. Luke, come here. Let's see your hair. Let's see the progress on your hair. See his hair? It's growing back. Okay. Now it almost looks.
Hey, look.
It almost looks like normal, right? Like a little shorter than you usually let.
No, it's not almost like normal.
No, when you used to get it cut real short, remember?
Oh, yeah.
It's like almost like that. How many weeks was that? When did you shave your head?
Probably like 3 weeks.
No, it couldn't have been 3 weeks ago.
What?
I don't even think it was 2 weeks ago.
Dad, how many weeks ago do you think I shaved my head ago?
It was about 2 weeks
2.5.
at the most.
2.5.
What do you think it was?
I thought it was like 4, 3.
No, I think it was about 2.
Maybe.
It was definitely not 4. Definitely not.
3.
It was, you know when it was right before you went to see that movie?
What day was that?
The day before you went to see that movie.
Yeah, what day was that?
I don't know. Think about it.
That day.
You went to your friends and to see that movie.
Yeah. So it was a nasty looking spider. He's gonna bite, I'm sure. Out here.
Can I see it?
So he used to wear his, no, he was shaved his hair off. Deidre just shaved his hair off.
What kind of spider?
You're typing, oh, you're crocheting?
Spider.
And you're filling orders, okay. Thanks, Julie. Yeah, he does usually wear it short. It got a little longer, and then that's when he just got fed up with it and just. I think he said he was doing it, and then he messed up, so he just shaved it off. I don't know why. But yeah, I don't know. I guess we have to. I just don't know. I wish that more people were talking, just that were at the campground and the people that were having parties on the lakeshore.
Right. Danny Dash, I get what you're saying, but we don't know if everyone there was drunk. Maybe some were drinking and not drunk. I mean, I don't know. I just can't see as many people as they are saying that was there that nobody knows or seen anything. I find that hard to believe.
Yeah, and what about the tracks and stuff?
Exactly.
How much less bigger than
Because there were big tracks coming out, and of course the car was heavier, had water, but still, I mean, people were saying in those pictures they saw tracks. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't.
And the water seems pretty clear there.
Well, that's what I was noticing too. I mean, the shots that were taken, you could see the car. So I'm wondering what happened that the drones and the airplanes did not see the car.
Yeah, and it was only under 14 feet of water. I mean,
Right.
people could have a GoPro and you know, I don't know.
Right.
Just put
So
it down on a pole a little bit. I don't know.
was the car planted? I mean, I'm just saying possibilities.
Yeah.
Right now, there's all kinds of possibilities still until we get more. But was the car put in the water after the drones and the airplane? For them not to have found
Yeah,
it?
but then they had these pictures, and this group was just crazy. These people were like, "Is this the car?" And she's circling all this stuff, and I don't know.
No, it wasn't a concrete boat ramp. They pulled the car out where it went in, and it is sand. Because it dug the sand up when they was pulling the car out. You need to go watch the news clip. On what channel is it, Carol? Well, I'll let you do that.
WKGB or something like that. Let me see. There's a clip from the news on there. Danny Dash. Let me see. It's hold on. KCRA 3. KCRA. Let me see if I can get you the link. Hold on, I'll give you the link. Copy
Maybe
link.
if you watch this, Danny Dash, or anyone else, you can see.
Here's a link. You can go see the news footage.
You can see more understand of what we're talking about. So it may raise more questions for you like it has us, because now there's more questions in my mind.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Barb Schreiber.
I'm first.
Did it you, Carolyn?
Yeah, I have a lot of questions. I just don't understand how this campground on a and it was, what was it? Was it a Saturday night?
But I want to get that big football. We're in the States
Yeah, I think so.
Okay,
I'm
and
not positive, but I think it was.
right in the summer, and that looks like a perfect place where kids would convene, and even who's at this campground? Are there families that you know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I just,
Yeah.
you know, they had off-roading trails and stuff. You know, 12:30 would still be early night.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
it wasn't that you know, people would be,
Well, like it's 3 or 4 o'clock in the
Yeah.
morning.
yeah. I don't know. It's just, see, it just seems like there's so little
Oh,
coverage
Danny.
of the fire. I mean, the fires, the parties that occurred there.
Danny
how-
Dash said it was Friday night.
Friday night, okay, still weekend night, and just why is there not? I don't know. Anybody that's staying there that posted stuff. Like usually people would come to visit. Oh, we were staying at the campground with our family. They were obviously in an area away from the family campsites. Well, it's away from the camp, but it's still, they're telling you that this is a great place to camp because you're not that far. I think it was less than 1,000 feet, wasn't it? It's not that far away.
Right.
I think they said like
You ever been to-
987 feet.
Where's the party litter? Well, I'm sure they cleaned it all up.
It was foggy. It was very difficult to see. Do you know anything about that area, Deidre? Mike doesn't see foul play, just his thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see you get timed out, Greg.
I see you, Greg.
No campers came forward from what I hear. No, that's just very strange.
Nobody, not even any of the party goers.
Maybe there was a dense fog alert. I don't think so. It's never been mentioned. You've never been near there? It's bizarre.
Yeah, Deborah's got a good point, about where's all the party litter. Well,
But
I wonder
They
if
did
the
mention it.
people knew it, if they freaked out and cleaned everything up before they left.
No, but there was one article I read where it said the next day they found people that were still like stoned around, walking
okay.
around. They said they found party litter and stuff like that. There was one article I read that said that was what was found the next day. They found people that were still like hungover out of it, either drunk or
okay.
on trips and stuff, and that there was litter around. So I don't know. It's very odd. Like, and do a lot of families camp there? Is it mostly a place for young kids? I don't know. I just don't understand why. Like, even on Reddit or something, is there anything about this place? Would people go there? What about the Travelocity or something reviews?
Yeah.
So when you go to a campground, I mean, I know that when we were looking I was looking for Rebecca, there was a lot about that campground.
Yeah.
And about people talking about their experiences there and how they could go to the beach and, But she was 16, yes.
I hope I'm wrong, but like I said, I still feel an uneasiness about it.
Yeah, I mean, how would she make a wrong turn and end up in the lake? You know what I mean? That's
Right.
It wasn't that it was right there, like, and everybody's saying it's like 1,000 feet from there. So how do you make a wrong turn and end up there and then in the body of water?
Right.
I don't know. Because you would think even if you started to drive into it, your car would probably initially stop a little bit, I think, when it hit the sand or something. Yeah, just like, but even just like make a shifting. I think, like, and you would kind of maybe be like, where the freak am I? I just don't know
Right.
how you would just keep driving, and if it, I don't know. You think it would float for a minute or so, right?
Yeah.
Before it would sink, and if she was awake and alert enough to be driving a vehicle, that she might be like, what the freak is going on? I don't know. It's something it doesn't sound right. Yeah, Liza, someone, or even someone who's been there that can't explain. It just doesn't.
Mom, we let the snake go.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay. Now?
Yeah.
How come?
But we felt like it. But I was only seeing what you do. See what you do.
I hope he's gonna find his way back.
No, he was just chilling right under or something. They always do that. They just sit there. They have fun with them.
Yeah, I agree with that, Liza Ward. Shock can sober you up fast.
I don't know, but you would think that somebody else would have seen it too, going in,
I know.
and be like, "Oh my gosh, there's a car going in!" Right?
No, I mean,
Yeah,
it's
that's
the
what I
elevator
don't
too.
get.
I don't know. It's very odd that it almost feels surreal, like it
I know it does.
like it didn't really like it's some kind of a it didn't have like how could it that happen, and they had this big party and nobody knows anything, and 2 weeks later.
Right. It was stated, Deborah, that the windows were up, but not confirmed.
Yes, they are trying something else.
What? I already did.
Okay, so this out. Let's look at this. Okay. It's the Stampede. Here's the Boca. Here's the Prosser Creek. And here's the family campground.
Yeah, show those pictures again because I think some people are to show the distance.
Yeah, let's see here. Okay, so here's the campground, guys, and here is the boat launch ramp, and then here's.
Too late.
Yeah, let's go a little bit. I'm trying to get to take a look at this campground area.
Where's the boat? I have to walk way out there.
Oh, right over here.
So,
Let me get it.
I know. Luke told me to come down here.
Want to say, do you want to see?
if that was a goat.
Let's just pick a bull from.
Is it big?
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Oh man. I don't know why you're in
Campground Prosser. Non-reservable site. So there's people camping in there with RVs and things back in there. How? Imagine there would be, okay, here's another, right there. Fires. So there's some of the dirt roads. So pine cones.
It is flat around the lake, Deborah.
Yep. There's
We don't know, Kevin.
okay, the overhead map might help. Yes, we'll look at the overhead map. Hang on. Okay, so campground.
Only going behind the thing. It probably jumped out past the board.
Okay. So here's the lakeside campground. Here's the reservoir. Here's the boat launch. This is what you're talking about? I think they were saying that she drove right here. Is that what you're thinking? Is that what you're talking about, Danny? Is this what you're talking about right here? It could have been anywhere in here.
Look at all the tire tracks, people doing wheelies out there in that sand.
Yeah.
So that shows that it's common for people to drive out there.
Yeah. Look at this. Went right into the water, look. Oh, look, this is an infinity sign. Look at that. Do you see this?
Yeah.
Yeah, all along here there's tire tracks.
Mm-hmm. Now, how far away is that from the campground or the campsite?
Here's the Prosser Family Campsite right here. This
Okay.
red one right here. And then there's also the Prosser Ranch campground here. So but this is where supposedly the party was, at the family campground.
Okay. So that's a big clearing out there.
If they had it in that clearing, the party was in the clearing spot.
Mm-hmm.
And if that's the case, somebody should have seen something.
Right. So, I mean, how would she go? Should go down. You're saying she made the wrong turn and she went down here, or she made a wrong turn and she went here. Looks like she turned left instead of right. It's not hard to understand that. Well, we don't really know that for sure. I mean, you can say that she did that, turn left instead of right. Okay, but she's still driving all the way over here, and then you're saying she just doesn't understand this is a lake and she just drives right in there?
Kevin, we don't know that yet. The only thing that we know for a fact is the car was found and a person was in it. We don't know anything else other than that yet. There's supposed to be a press conference tomorrow in the morning.
Hurricane Andrew said, I think people saw something. Hence, witnesses said they saw an exodus of vehicles leaving around 12:30, same time her phone shut off. You have been here, Danny, and you're saying it's not hard to drive into the reservoir? Okay. Do you know anyone else that's done that, Danny? Let me just look here. Well, Danny, I was doing a little search for car drives into Prosser Creek Reservoir. It's not bringing up any other cases yet. Let's see.
Right, Danny, but have you driven into a lake or into water when you've been wasted? I mean, I'm just asking because you said you've been there, so I'm just curious. Has anything like that happened to you?
Mm.
Yeah. Really isn't that hard to comprehend her driving into the lake. Okay. I don't know. It's kind of a little bit hard to comprehend that, Danny. We don't even know that she was intoxicated. We don't know that except for her friend Sammy. That's the only thing. We haven't seen any toxicology report or anything like that. Don't even have another eyewitness that said that. Okay, off the side of the road is a little easier to understand, Danny, but she's a ways from that boat launch. She still has to drive like at least 1,000 feet or so. And nobody saw her. Well, drag racing, yeah. I don't know. I just yeah, we'll wait, Danny. Somebody must have seen something. If I'll play, well, I don't know, Mike. Maybe some people are even saying maybe the car wasn't there until I don't know. It seems weird. You don't think it seems weird, Mike? Yeah, when you hit the water, like, or even as you're getting there, like, you'd be like, where's the road? You don't see a road in front of you suddenly. Yeah, that's why it would pull back like you hit something, obviously. So it's strange, very strange. And then, given the car would float for a little bit, and it would have lights on, and how did no one see anything? And it was only 12:30. And what about if you have people like that have their own cameras on the outsides of those RVs or stuff like that? I don't know. How fast does a car fill and sink? But what about people not hearing or seeing it, Mike? I don't know. Does your horn work in floating water? High doors of perception, but then again, if let's just say someone brought it there afterwards, then you still would be a chance of somebody seeing it go in there because it got in there somehow. Yeah, the coroner will get that. That won't be tomorrow. But maybe now that the car has been found, maybe someone will come forward. and remember hearing something, because maybe somebody heard something that night, but then didn't think of that. I don't know. Takes 2 to 3 minutes for a car to fill and sink. DUI for no headlights. Forget, I'm done with the, okay. No problem, Mike. You're entitled to what you think. I don't know. Kevin let her horn honks for 2 to 3 minutes like crazy. Greg Alex said up to 10 minutes for some cars. If there were hundreds of party goers, as they claim, I imagine there were people going in and out of that area on the same road, and other campers too. Yeah, but what people are saying is like that she was over here and she got up here and she turned this way and everybody else was going this way. To get out to 89, which is over here. And they're saying she turned down this way. But, and are they allowed to just have a party in a campground? Like, you know what I mean? How do they get in? Like, isn't there any, can they just go in there and have a party? I wish we knew someone that knew this area. Can you just go in there and have a party with 300 people? She would have followed everyone else if she was part of the mass exodus. But who said, Rubbity Bob, where did you hear that? Look at the wall of trees between the party and the water. Add alcohol, drugs, music, people yelling, screaming. You would never hear the 2-second splash. But what about the other families, Danny, that were not in taking, that had children, that weren't wasted, that were there? What about all of those people? Did none of them hear or see anything? Was anybody else taking a moonlight stroll along the lake that wasn't wasted? Was anybody night fishing that wasn't wasted? Someone said there was a mass exodus at 12:30. I don't know. Yes, they rented it. Sammy knows. Sammy knows. I don't know what Linda's talking about. She wasn't part of the mass exodus because her phone shut off at 12:26, 4 minutes before the mass exodus. Some campsites, you have to register each car. Other places that are off the beaten path, you don't need to. They have places like that here in Colorado. Okay. Water is the carrier of sound. Yes, absolutely it is. Because I know living on a lake, you can hear everything. Think of all the times you sleep. Well, some people do and some people don't, Danny. Some people are very light sleepers. I am a heavy sleeper sometimes, and especially when I was younger, I had fire engines in my driveway, but I had two young babies, and I was just out for the count while the neighbor's house was burning down to the ground.
I live by the river, and we hear everything. Everything. You can hear if the wind's traveling in the right direction, the people living near that direction, you hear everything.
Mm-hmm. Danny,
Sorry.
thank you.
My
for this
my internet booted me.
Oh, that's okay. So yeah, I'm just wondering, like, can you have a party with 2 to 3? Okay, let's say you're renting a campsite in this area, and are you telling me that you can have a party with 200 to 300 people? So you're renting the campsite as a family, and suddenly 200 to 300 people come in, and they're having a party with drugs and people from where they say the Bay Area, sketchy people coming in. Wouldn't you be like, what the heck is going on here?
Yeah, I would be.
I just don't understand. I don't go to a lot of campgrounds, but I wish Rebecca would be here to talk about this. But is that a usual thing that you can have a party like that and not be staying in there? And
Well,
bring in.
I'm not speaking for Rebecca, but I know what she has told me and the places that she's been, that it's very, very quiet.
My experience,
that
I'll share.
Mostly elderly people, and it's very quiet around 8 o'clock all night long.
Right.
When we went camping, we had to go through a process to register. We had to show our identifications. We couldn't have any visitors there to stay overnight. There was a person per site maximum per site. Otherwise, if there were more people or visitors, you would have to purchase extra sites. No, it's not typical at all.
Okay.
Have a party like that without being there. It is not allowed anywhere I've stayed. We go camping a lot.
Right.
Haven't seen it yet, so.
And Denise says, not in Arizona, you can't have a huge party in the woods, and I think there is a limit to how many cars. Thank you, Mike.
Yes,
Right.
I know when Rebecca, whenever we took our beach vacation, Rebecca was at the campground, and she asked them, so there may one more car, because I was going to go visit her, and she didn't have to pay anything extra because it was just her van and then one car, which would have been mine.
Right.
I just had to give a thing to put in my car, in my rearview mirror, showing that I was allowed in.
Mm-hmm.
But they are very strict on that.
Yeah, I just can't imagine, like, that would be, if you rented that as a family and a family campground, and then suddenly there's, 300 people coming in and all kinds of drugs, as what some of these, some of the stuff that was said.
That's why I'm wondering if it was more in that clearing area down closer to the water.
Yeah, but even that, like, I don't know. It's just so crazy.
Yeah.
You camp for free all the time. No one bothers. You camp for free to come. You can't for free all the time. No one bothers to come collect. I don't know what he's talking about. You had to register your vehicle. I think after a certain time of night, you can be loud, like 300 people loud. No way. Yeah, and I imagine they would have like a bunch of complaints if that was going on. Verna says it's totally black in the area where they found her car, and there's a little bit of a drop off. Jinxie Jinx says, I think it was an accident. she took a wrong turn. If she turned left out of the party area, there are no road forks. The only path goes directly into the lake. They weren't partying in the campground. They were in an area called the Sanctuary. It wasn't inside the camping area. Where is the Sanctuary? Where is the Sanctuary? See, Danny, now they're saying they weren't there. They were in a place called the Sanctuary. Where is the Sanctuary? And where did you hear this? What's his name? Yep, and if she hit the little drop off right above the crime scene tape, they show she probably would have had the momentum to go right into the water. When we go camping, it's because we want to get away from the loudness of the city, and we want to enjoy nature, and we want to hear the sounds of nature, not people. I heard the Sanctuary is right there where the open area is, just like a V before where, okay, where the open area is. Are you talking about this is what they're calling the Sanctuary? In here? You can see the hill and everything in the video and the crime scene tape, probably where she left a little evidence from her car. Lower her car was to the left of the boat ramp. Well, I'm sure the toxicology and autopsy will answer what was in her system, hoping this can still be completed. So very sad. Why did police rack up so much overtime searching when she was that close to, I know, I don't understand how she wasn't found sooner.
That clearing was the area I was talking about too. Was wondering if that's where they were having the party. It's a little distance away from the campground, so they may not have been heard from the campers.
I still think
I
this
don't
is
know.
300 people. Is it right? This is the campground. The red dot is the campground. This is, there's an area here by the boat ramp. The trees where the crowd was. I don't see trees where they found her. Well, could it be on the backdrop here by these trees, Denise? You could be seeing that over here. Go to the left across the little river. Go to the left. Okay, you're looking at this. Where do you want to go? Because up this way? Let me close that up. To the left where the X is. So go to the campground, zoom out, it's to the left. Here's the campground. No, it's super close. You could probably see it from the campground. Then you go see the inlet, the white area right there. The X is on the other side of that river. Yep, right to the left, you see that the road goes across where the water goes in. She doesn't mean over here. What about on these sides? There's nothing here, right? But I don't think she means. Man, I wish I had a map to. Yeah, call. Come on in. Come on in, Verna. Call. Send me an email. I'll give you the number to call in. Just email me, and see that email above that Nightbot gave you at 1:34 a.m. Hey, Mrs. Kirk Cobain, I haven't seen you in a long time. Hi, LMNW. Hi, Ruth W. UK. Do I think she? I don't know. I don't know, Kathy. I just think the whole thing is really weird. Scroll down, it's southwest of campground. This is Alder Creek. Is this what you're calling the little river, this little creek? Alder Creek? Where'd she go? Life's been busy. Let me see if she emailed me. Not yet. You just emailed me? Okay. Hang on. Get the number. Starting to get starving on the website. You emailed me at the truecrimechat.org, right? Not com. Because I don't have it yet. I don't have anything yet. Liza, I don't have anything from you. So I don't know if you, that, because my PayPal address is not the one that you emailed me at. So maybe that's why I don't have anything. Let me give you my, I'm going to send you my PayPal address. Okay, now, let me go back. Oh, here you go, Verna. Okay. All right. All right, Verna, I've sent you the information. Okay. Something's weird.
Mm.
Okay. You should have it at, yeah, I just sent you it back. Hi, Jinxie Jinx. Let me see something else. Let me grab something. Hold on, I'm gonna get another picture here. Hold on a minute. Here's where, let's see here. This is where it was taken here. Let's see. What is the time? 11, I believe it's Pacific Standard Time tomorrow. That SUV must have weighed a ton with all that water in it. Yeah, and you see the way it pulled back the sand. Okay, here comes our guest. Hi, Verna? Oh, here she comes. Hi, Verna? You live about, really? You want to take a field trip up there?
All right, all better.
Hi.
I can hear you. Hi.
Hi. How are you?
I am good. So can I see your map from here?
I don't, you, well, you have, what are you on? You're on your phone?
Yeah, I'm on my phone on Zoom.
Do you have any kind of, can you get to YouTube and look at it? Because you're going to have to,
As you're going live, will it give me feedback?
well, just you turn your volume down. Don't put your volume on YouTube, but you can look at the screen. Are you able to go, like, stay on Zoom, and or do you have another device that you could look?
Yeah, let me try. I'm going to try and cast it to my TV real quick. Give me 1 second.
All right.
I'm not very tech savvy, but maybe.
Okay. Keep It Kind says this is very desolate area. There's are a lot of dirt roads. There are not a lot of overnight campers. How do you?
Yeah. Okay, I can see ya.
Okay, so I mean, right now I was on the picture of the where they pulled the car out, but
1 second. Yeah,
right.
that's kind of where you need to be. Do you have the live video of? Do you have the live video of when they were pulling the car out?
Yeah, but I can't. You know, I don't know if I can show that because it's the news video. You know, but I can put the. I mean, get the.
It's
map
just
of the
it's
area.
at the end. It's not. I don't need you to zoom in or anything. I just kind of wanted to show you the road there.
Oh, okay. Well, that was. Let me see if I can find the. Hold on.
But we could start with the map if you want. We can wait at you.
All right, let me just go over here to the maps. Okay, let me pull out the.
Oh, geez, I don't even have a cool name on there. I better fix that.
There you go. You have Samsung, yeah. Okay, so let's see here. Prosser Family Campground. Okay, so are you saying? Let me see here.
Yeah, just go back to that map you were on.
Yeah,
Just
I'm
a
on
second.
there. There's, I mean, there's a delay, so you'll see in YouTube it'll be a delay.
Here, like. All right, so where that Prosser Family Campground pin was
Yeah.
is,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so zoom in right on that pin. Down.
Okay.
It's down. It's lower. Go the other way.
Well, here's a road right here. And
Yeah, go to the pin for the Prosser Campground. Yeah, right where you were.
right, here's a road.
Yeah, so go right there. Zoom in a little more and go more down into the left.
Okay.
Zoom out a little. Sorry.
There's like
Zoom.
it looks like there's a gate or something over here, right? What's that?
Just zoom out a little more. You'll see where the water meets from right there. Go out more. Go higher. Like in the air.
Okay.
Not so zoomed.
Hold on. Let me see
up. Make it to where you can see a wider view, where you can actually see the water.
Okay.
There you go. So go up more, out. So go down,
Well,
go down towards the water.
Okay.
Down, yeah. Okay. So you see where the pin is at the bottom of the screen?
Where's the pin at the bottom of the screen?
Yeah. Where it says Prosser Family Campground, the pin. Yep, right there, that green. Right there on the bottom. With the words.
Yeah, but I'm past that now, so I think I'm ahead of, like, hold on.
I can see it.
Here it is.
Bottom
Okay,
on-
right here. Right here.
Nope, lower. The actual pin
Yeah,
in the
right-
forest.
right
where
there.
you had it pinned. It's lower.
Yeah, but you're seeing it after me because I'm.
Yeah.
Because
So,
you're on a delay on YouTube.
Where the words that say in green Prosser Family Campground with the pin
Yeah.
is what you want.
Okay, I've got that.
Go down more. Like keep pushing it up. There you go. So follow that road down. It's out of the view right now. So you want to go the other way. So go push the whole screen up. So you're headed towards Alder Creek there.
Okay, the Alder Creek, right? That's what I was saying before, because Alder Creek is.
Go up higher so you can see more of Alder Creek.
Okay, you want to see more of Alder Creek. Alder Creek was right here, right here.
In the campground.
Okay, so.
It's to the right. It's a big creek.
Okay, here's Alder
Where the
Creek.
water is.
Right.
No, that's the road.
This is Alder Creek. Oh, you're.
I'm horrible with directions. I'm sorry. Yeah, zoom out more. Keep going. Keep going out.
Okay, you want me to go out?
Right there, yeah. Right there. Nope. Okay. Yep. See where that inlet is? Right there.
Right
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
So on the left, there's a little river. So don't move the screen. Just move your, yeah. So you see where it says Prosser Family Campground?
Yes.
And then if you go straight down, there's a little inlet right there, a little river. So freeze, stop, or you're going to go too far.
Well, I'm not
So go
going
to the
anywhere. I'm not moving it at all.
So go to the left. Yeah. How do I describe that?
I don't know.
So if you see where it says Prosser Family Campground in green, go straight down. There's a little tiny river there.
Okay, there's a little tiny river here that goes towards the
Goes
water.
along that, yeah, down, straight down. You're almost on it. Go down a little more. Where'd you go?
I'm moving this way.
So you want to go where the words are.
Okay, here's where the words are.
The words are in green. It says Prosser Family Campground. Go straight down. There's a little inlet on the water. You'll see the water.
Do you mean this right here?
Opposite way. Right below Prosser Family Campground.
Right here?
Nope, you're going up too high.
No, I think you haven't seen me yet. Right here.
It's where it says Alder Creek.
Yeah, this
You
right
see the
here.
big?
This little thing.
No,
here?
that's not the creek. Alder Creek is that big.
Yeah, Alder
thing
Creek
of
is
water
here.
right to the right.
Right. But you're saying there's a little river I'm looking for.
Yeah, right there. It's right at the bottom of your screen. You're touching it. That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so you see that open area right above it where the road meets? Got a tree line?
Here. This way.
To the left more. Up into the tree. So if you follow that road, follow the road. Yeah.
Okay.
Right there.
All right. Right here.
Yeah, there's an open area right there where the two roads meet in kind of an X to the left of the words of Prosser Family Campground, kind of where the river part starts, where it meets that gray road.
Okay.
Right there. You're just on it.
Right here.
Above that. It's right there to the left. So anyway, it's to the left of that little river there.
Right.
And her car was found at the bottom right there on the left. So to the left is the open area where the sanctuary is.
Okay.
If you follow the roads like you were driving,
Right.
see where it crosses the river up there in the top left of the screen?
Right here.
Nope, top left of the screen.
Top left of the screen.
To the left more. if you follow the road. Like if you were driving.
I'm gonna call
Pretend
my
you're driving
husband.
on
Jimmy, would you come here,
I'm
please?
available. Let me give her directions. Where I'm trying to go. Right here.
Where?
Right there.
Right there.
Yeah.
Use the there.
I think the gray's the road, right? Yep, you got it right there. So go right to the left of that. There's an open area.
Okay, this area right here,
Right below it, right next to those trees.
right here.
Right there, right there. Yep, you had it.
Okay, I know. I'm.
Up a little.
What
Left
are you
a little.
talking about?
Okay.
So,
See, because it's because of the delay. That
you had it for a sec. Yep, you're really close. So to the left of the trees a little bit there. There's an open area.
You need me, honey?
I don't know. Here.
Yep, right there. Right there. You were circling it, yeah. You see that big clump of trees? Yep, it's right above that. It's like a, I don't know, like a California shape. So anyway, her car went in right below that. So the sanctuary is not too far from that.
Where? Okay. And you're familiar with this area?
Yeah, we're local.
Oh, you are local. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what do you think about this as a local person? Do you think there was a 300-person party happening?
Quite possibly. I mean, it quite possibly. I mean, it's very, very isolated out there.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't matter either way. No one's going to complain. I mean, we just went camping for a week and a half. No one was around anyway. So, I mean, as in like rangers or anything.
Yeah, but don't you think like somebody would have seen her car go in, or?
It's desert. It's wide open desert, and there's a clump of trees right there between the sanctuary and the water. So if she accidentally turned right instead of left, she would have gone right in the water. Nobody would have heard her or seen her if they didn't go that way or actually were right behind her.
But do people have don't people go to the lake shore and park there and party there, like on the lake shore?
No, it's usually up in the trees more, away from the campground. Where the family campground is, it's far enough away where you can't hear them, but you can see them when they leave on that road there.
I see, and there's no cameras or anything that would.
Rangers, there's nothing. It's nothing. You know, it'd be like in the middle of the desert with the clump of trees around you, you know, so you can't see far enough.
Huh.
And the dirt is super hard packed because it's receded.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can barely see tracks. And it rained twice since she went missing.
Right.
Like to where we were having like flash flood kind of things here. So, you know, it very easily could have taken her tracks away.
I see.
But there's a small hill right there. And if she missed that road and went down that small hill, the momentum would have put her right in the water.
Okay.
Right where it V's right there at the bottom next to that river.
Right.
Yeah, there's a little hill right there because it receded. But you can see the runoff from the rain and everything there.
So what do you think that they didn't find her until they did?
No tracks. No tracks.
No tracks. But what about there was only in 14 feet of water and there were people on this?
The silt. There's so much silt out there that if you even walk in, it makes a huge cloud. Like that's what they were saying. They were having people swim, and then they put the dive team in there because they didn't want to disturb the ground. They said they had to feel around with their hands. I mean, if they were way off, because they were saying she was over by the boat ramp, which is way farther away from there. So if they were that far off, there's no way they could have found her without sonar.
Right.
It's invisible. It's just like a muddy lake, pretty much. I guess that's how you would describe it.
Okay, so you don't sense any kind of you just think she just drove in there?
Well, yeah. I mean, I've turned the wrong way many times, even there, you know. And there was a little bit of an open area, and if she hit that hill, she would have rolled right down. There's crime scene tape. On that video, there's some crime scene tape where it looks like she probably had parts of her car and then she went right in the water. So.
But
My guess is nobody saw her take that right instead of a left, and she got lost and went off the hill because it's not something you can see even with your lights on. You don't really see it coming up, and if the momentum starts taking you down that hill,
yeah.
then she didn't stop, and she skidded right in the water.
Wow.
So it's not flat, it's a hill that you can't. There's no road. There's no, it's all just dirt.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of got to guess. And if you hit that hill and you're going fast enough, you're not going to be able to stop before you're in the water.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, that's a shame. I just think, they would have found her before because this is like, and there's just, I don't know, there's this group and they kept showing these pictures and saying, is this her car? Is this, and it's so eerie now to look back on it because they did it 3 days ago. I don't know.
We're just so small, and we have our search and rescue is all volunteer.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure none of them have the sonar capability to find a car in there. And with it being totally invisible and upside down, they didn't even know what they were looking for. And in the wrong spot, because I know when they announced on the news, in the press conference, they said that the phone pinged near the boat ramp and part in the water, part out of the water. So if they were starting from the boat ramp, which is more likely if someone's going to drive into the water on purpose, you would take the boat ramp.
Mm-hmm.
That's around the corner where that Alder Creek is. So it's not anywhere near where they could have looked.
Yeah. So.
And if all of her tracks are gone because of the dirt and the rain, because it rained really bad, I don't think there would have even been tracks.
And there are other tracks on the shore, as we can see from the Google. So there are people that drive down there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can drive down there and launch your boat anywhere along that shoreline.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard enough dirt.
But then you said something that there were parts of her car on the shore?
My guess is because there's a square crime scene tape. When they were pulling her car out about 20 feet to the left.
Yeah, I saw that. And I'm wondering.
So I'm thinking right directly above that is a little hill. And it has kind of an open area that looks like a road. So if she thought that was a road and started to turn and realized it and she started going down that hill, her car would have hit right there where the crime scene tape was and went right in the water.
Okay. And you think they would have found that?
I don't know that there's parts of her car, but there's obviously some kind of evidence. But that'd be right at the bottom of the little hill. It's hard to tell it's a hill.
Yeah.
But at the end of the video, you see a black truck driving down there as soon as they get her car out.
Right.
And it won't drive down that way because it's so steep.
Yeah.
So you can see the runoff where it goes down the hill there too, to the left of the crime scene tape there.
Right. Yeah, I don't know.
No, it's steeper than it looks from the videos.
Right.
And a lot of momentum going down that hill. That's my
Yeah, no,
so
I
can I
appreciate
ask you a question?
Sure.
If her car was going that way and went over that little hill, are you saying it could have went airborne?
It might went airborne or it bottomed out right at the bottom. Yeah, it's not a huge hill. It's gradual, but it's steep enough, 15 feet, steep enough to where you can't put on your brakes and stop.
Right. Okay.
So right at the bottom where that crime scene tape was would more than likely be if she was, going fast enough, 30 or so,
Right.
How fast. But, if she was going fast enough down that, it would have hit right there and then literally right to the water. And it's only, 20 feet till they pulled her out.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
So, yeah. And then there are currents. They're not huge, but there are some. And then we did have the water and the runoff, so it's probably pushed it down that creek more.
Mm-hmm.
So
I see. Okay. And did you?
Theory.
Well, yeah. So
now that we saw. I mean, before,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's just I don't know. It's just kind of crazy that here she was so close, but a lot of times that's where things, people are there so close, but they're not looking there, and they.
Yeah, so the water or the road kind of makes a little U there. So she would have missed the turn or thought there was a road there because it opens up a little. And in the dark, it would look almost like a road. And if she took it, she would have gone down that hill and not been able to stop.
Yeah, I guess. We'll see the press conference, but yeah, and then it gets to learn the toxicology and right. But yeah, it's a horrible outcome. Yeah, not a good outcome.
If she bottomed out in her head, or I hope, if that's the case,
Right.
I mean, I would hope for my daughter that she was knocked out.
Right.
But when they started pulling that car out, it did look like airbags were deployed there, and the glass was broken right above the driver's wheel. So, and the hood the roof looked a little smashed down, but that could happen just from settling on the ground.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, if the airbags went off, maybe when it bottomed out, because it didn't look too smashed.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right, guys. Sorry for the horrible directions.
No. My map skills are not the best. So yeah, thank you for talking to us and letting us know about the area. It was very nice of you to call in.
Yeah, it's really not that far from where they pulled her out at, though, where the sanctuary is.
Right, right. And is that a place where a lot of kids have parties there?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But sounds like it was a yearly thing.
Oh, okay.
Like a known yearly thing, a high school, and a high
farewell,
school thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm sure it was a known thing.
Right, yep.
There's so many reservoirs and bodies of water just totally isolated that no one's going to get caught doing anything. Mm-hmm. Literally. So Naomi went missing in the middle of the desert. She's not too far from where here. She went missing. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then you've got that other girl, right? That Fuentes girl. They haven't found her yet, right?
And the couple that took them what?
Oh yeah. Well, they had an accident. Yeah, they had an accident, right?
Yeah, but they were down a hill also.
Yeah, so, yeah. Right.
And can you imagine if there was water at the bottom, they might not have never seen it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Absolutely. So.
Well, nice talking to you. I love your channel.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for coming by, and don't be a stranger.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Verna.
Mm-hmm. Bye.
Bye. You don't think there'll be any more? I don't know if there'll be, who knows, Mike? Maybe sometimes people, that makes it all the more attractive to people to have a party there.
Yeah.
I don't know that there won't be. There, you might have a lot of people going there. I don't know. It's just, wow, it's a shame. I mean, she was so close, but so far. Hey, Danny, okay? That was nice for Verna to call in and explain. It's just scary. You feel bad for Sam tonight. I would feel some guilt. Guilt that she didn't she did say that she wasn't going to drive home
Didn't
with
stay
her.
with their friend.
Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I'm just, there's still things that's going. If authorities find out who provided the alcohol to all those underage kids, they'd be in a lot of trouble. Yeah.
Well, it's nice to have a better understanding of the area.
Yeah. It's kind of weird. So, but yeah, I don't know. And they still, like I said, they haven't found the Fuentes girl. She's missing.
Right.
They make it sound like she was depressed and went somewhere. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. A lot of missing people. You feel this is an accident, Adam? We'll find out. I mean, the coroner's report will tell you. Kiely was supposed to have left with someone. Yeah, Kevin, she was going to get a ride home with someone, but that was one person's account. Your biggest thing is, why did her friends not stay with her? They just left her to drive. But kids at that age, 18, they're usually like, a lot of them are in it, what's in it for them, If she was going with, I don't know, another thing that was, you're getting a ride home with somebody, go, bye. I'm going over here because, you don't know, where was Sammy? Was she with a boy? Was she, what was she doing there? Who was she with? We don't know. it's unfortunate. And they were all drinking, and yes, it's all about themselves, yeah. And Sammy said that that was not like her best friend, that she was better friends with the one she came with, which was Mags, and why did she just leave her?
Mm-hmm.
And why did she only go for 10 minutes? You have 7 kids, and they all got to talking. They all got to talking about that.
I know times are different now than when I was a teenager, but even then, if me and some of my friends went somewhere, we never split up. We had a pact that we stayed together.
It's happened to my kids dip on them when they were out. Yeah, or they, like, let's just say, okay, we used to go to West Point for the dances. And so we would go together, but then as soon as you got into the dances, then people asked you to dance, and yeah, you'd see each other maybe, but then maybe you wouldn't. You know what I mean? So then you'd meet up at the end. But of course, like, if you're not there when you're going home, when the dance is over, then you're going to be like, where's Mary or where's Susie?
Yeah, we did that no matter where we went. Even if we went to the mall and we separated, we always said, well, let's meet back here at such and such
Right.
place at such and such time.
Right.
You know.
Email to God. Okay. Let me see.
Yeah, I agree, Miss Kirk Cobain. Things are different than they are now.
Hey, thanks for the article, Mike. Okay. Full miles again. Does seem a little weird that she was by herself. But you also know how, I don't know, kids like that age, they can get into a fight or their feelings hurt. I don't know. If she was the super social one, no one would be looking for her. Yeah. Social.
Yeah, I kind of wondered that too, Verna. And I even said something earlier about if there was someone jealous of her and maybe did something. I mean, I'm not saying that's what happened, but, and you know, it's very possible that she did just miss the road and drove into the lake. But right now, until Ellie comes out with anything, it's like right now all possibilities are still on the table.
And she had plans to go camping, not camping, hiking the next day.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
She did call her mom, true. Well, she texted her mom.
Yeah.
Hi, Jeanette. Thought she was supposed to be a designated driver. Was that? No, I didn't hear anything about the designated driver. I heard that.
No, Mom.
Sammy said that she was going to get a ride home with her, but then she was too intoxicated and she didn't want to drive home with her. But she said that she was going to drive home with somebody else too. But when she texted her mother, she didn't say anything about leaving her car or anything. Just that she would be home around 12:15. So, yeah, I don't know. She may have thought, if I tell my mom, she won't let me go the next time. I don't know. She asked her mother to extend her curfew, which she did, and she would be home at 12:15. The mother said, wake me up. Her mom said she would never drink and drive. Okay, so then that makes it all the more crazy if she would never drink and drive. And yeah,
Right.
right. Well, yeah. What's up, Jeanette? Jeanette?
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Oh, nothing. No, no, it's very good what some people were saying about the case on the panels. Very good.
Yeah, it is. She was at least responsible to call her mom and ask for permission. Yeah, right? She did, yeah. So, it's weird. And also, did they really go at 11 o'clock and charge their phones? I mean, all of that stuff. The fact that her mom called her and knew she drinks, who's giving her the alcohol at home? The fact that her mom called her and knew she drinks, wait, Verna, I don't understand what Verna's asking me. But look at her close between when she talked to Sammy supposedly and when the last phone ping was. It was literally minutes, long enough to just drive that little way and go underwater. The fact that her mom called her and knew she drinks, who's giving her the alcohol at home? What? I'm lost on that.
Verna, are you saying that Kiely has been drinks at home? Is that what you're saying?
No, she told her mom she was going to be the designated driver.
Okay.
I don't know, that's what Petty Patty is saying. But I didn't see that. Where did her mother said that in an interview that she said that, Petty Patty? So mom has to know she drinks regularly and she's only been driving a few months. I don't know.
Okay. Verna's made a comment above Petty Patty.
Oh, in the interview she said she wouldn't drink and drive because I called her once to get her sister and she said she'd been drinking and she wouldn't drive. Well, okay.
That's not.
Yeah, her mom said that's why she let her go. Hi, Stace on the case. Sammy said I haven't seen you in a long time. Nice to see you. Sammy said, I think I saw you the other day. Sammy said she told her mom she was going to be the designated driver, and then at the end of the night, she said she couldn't find her friend, so she could stay longer.
Sammy also said that that was a plan, but she don't think that she texted her mom that about looking for her friend.
Sometimes kids don't realize how intoxicated they are. So drinking is a really common topic with her. I mean, I have 7 kids, 4 of which are over 16. You know what kind of kid you have. Well, yeah, I guess. So that's probably why her mom let her go, because she said she'd be a designated driver. But if she couldn't secure a ride home, she may have told herself she could drive and that she could handle it. Yeah, Jinxie. But she never sent the text for whatever reason. She was alone, and who knows what someone could have slipped her. Sammy got home safe. I am kind of wondering, wouldn't she want to call Kiely to make sure she got home okay too? Yeah, no judgment, but I'm afraid to even let my kid drive very far when they're a new driver. Yeah. Yep. She was already younger. They're probably most just there for the fact that she graduated early. Something still feels odd about the case, Kevin says, with what we've been told. I agree that she could have
I agree too, Kevin.
something and was out of it. Yeah, supposedly Kiely bought alcohol with her and had alcohol in the car. Who knows who bought it for her? Where did you hear that, Stan Kappas? I didn't hear that anywhere. I don't know where you heard that. Yeah, Deborah, the autopsy should. Right, Mrs. Kurt Cobain, I heard that too, that Sammy and Kiely weren't best friends or very close like that. She said Max was closer to her than herself. Sorry, I still was asleep, excited to catch. Yeah, I'm glad you came in, Stace. I don't know, it's, even as an adult, which I sometimes know my friends are driving home, I will text and see if they get home okay. That's just me, but young people are not that way anymore. It's all about them. True. Some are. 16-year-olds, Michael said, are glued to the phone. She could have been looking at a text or even making a text, looked up, and it was too late. And Mags is even younger, isn't she? I'm not sure how old is Mags. How old is Mags? I don't know.
I don't remember. That's a good question, True Montour. We don't know.
Are we sure the autopsy would have made public? I don't know, but they're not going to have any results tomorrow. I mean,
No.
but they will give them the cause and the manner of death. You were always in a group and you never left because you were the only one with a car. We partied at the lake all the time, but nobody ever drove in. Well, good night, Verna. Thanks for calling in.
Come back anytime, Berna.
Yep. You would hope not. When she was texting her mom, was she driving and then had an accident? I don't think so, Denise. Because I think the last person she called was Sammy, or text. Did she call her or text her? Texted her, I think, right?
Text her, I think.
Well, we'll know if she was breathing. Yeah, absolutely, Stace. Jeanette, did you come up to type?
Sorry?
Did you come on panel to type? Or are you going to talk to us?
No, I said it's very good what other people were saying on the panel about this case.
Oh, okay.
I have nothing. Maybe I have something to add to it, but what everything was said was okay. It was perfect.
Oh, okay.
By Patty and by Verna and by Kelly the other day, but Kelly was not on the panel. It's perfect.
Right.
A lot of, and of course of you, Mommy, also. It's very perfect, yeah.
So Patty's saying that Sammy did call her and could still hear the party behind her. I'm going to charge my watch. Oh
Patty,
my gosh,
no,
my watch still
lot-
thinks I'm on a bike ride. Hold on a minute.
Sorry.
Let me end that. Don't worry about it.
Yes, Patty's saying according to Sammy, of course. Yes,
right.
everything.
Biker's wife says, I've been dealing with some crime that has been going on in my street today. They have caught the gunman. Oh gosh, that's scary. The gunman? What happened? That's scary. I've got to put my phone on the charger. I'm still here. I can hear you guys. I'm just putting my watch and my phone on the charger.
No, according according to Sammy, there was a call between them at 12:36 a.m. But that's according to Sammy.
Right. Yep.
And the ping was around 12:33. So that's a little bit confusing. I mean, there was a call after the ping, the last ping.
Yeah.
But the call between Kiely and Sammy, that is according Sammy. That is what is Sammy telling us. So it's not something what is confirmed by the cops. Sorry, I'm reacting on people on the on the chat.
That's okay.
And that is what Patty's also saying. Some things are told by Sammy. That's why, Patty, you are perfect. Great. Yes, to monitor. Yes. Yeah, and Deborah, the cops are saying maybe there are also other pings, but they don't catch those pings. Maybe.
72. But I put it in there, but you can't get one thing.
Why?
What is too high right now? But I took these out.
Yes, but Danny, that's what I'm saying is that maybe you don't mean that, but that is what Sammy is telling us. That there was a call between them.
Are you reading Jinky Jinx's comment where he says just a bad combination, cell phone, new driver, dark forest area, drinking, possible drugs, wrong turn? And, it could be many things. That's what he's saying. Yeah, I agree.
Who is this? Is it Nicole?
Yeah, hi, it's me.
Oh,
I'm
Nicole,
here.
thank you for reading my comments yesterday. That was
yeah.
that was really
Yeah. I wanted to see what people were saying, and people had a lot to contribute to this, and
yeah.
We saw a lot of new people, and we learned a lot yesterday. As far as geofencing, I did have a chance to look into it. It is a very new technology, I guess.
Yeah. Is Gil here also? Hello, Gil. Hello, Debbie.
And Denise Beckinson says, I can't blame Sammy yet. I do not have enough info on her. You get that, yeah.
But I must say, I'm not trying to be friends with Patty. Patty, I just call you Patty. But Patty is very good. Yes, she can call in again. She's very good.
Yes, she is.
Gosh, she knows a lot. And in all those things, what was said and everything and the timeline, and you are very good, Patty. You can call in.
Yeah, Patty, we love hearing you.
Yeah, you are amazing. I mean, I'm stunned by what you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and True Montour said, I think Kiely was getting ready to go and called Sammy real quick to see if she still needed a ride, and then got in the car and wrecked. Could be. Very well could be, huh?
A biker's wife says, a guy was on some sort of rampage here. I'm sorry, I've just taken vitamins and I was choked again. He went over by the school area in his car, driving fast during school hours. They chased him to the store, which is 2 kilometers from me. The guy got in his car, drove down, I'm going to say,
oh my goodness.
my street, and the cops chased him. And I was on the phone with someone and said the ambulance and police are speeding by. They chased him down and he pulled out a shotgun.
Oh.
And that's unusual because you guys, she's in Australia, right? Isn't
Very
that-
unusual.
yeah.
Mhm.
Wow, that was scary.
Yes, Verna, thank you for calling in if you're still there. If you didn't hear it, rewind if you're just coming in. She called in. She is from the area, and she gave us a really good rundown of the campground and the exits and where she possibly could have turned to go into the lake. So if you're just coming in, rewind, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, or watch it later after. That's if you want to watch the rest of the live and then watch it later.
Mm-hmm.
Still think Kiely overdosed and Lily gets panicked and stages scene. Sammy's mother is a private eye and her father is a lawyer, but why would they panic? Why would they panic and not get help? Or why, like, if there's all those drugs at the party, why would they panic? You know what I mean? I don't understand why they would have to stage a scene and stuff. But that autopsy will tell that.
Crafty Crafter says, be kind and rewind.
Yeah. I'm glad everything's okay, Biker's wife. People have gone batshit crazy, I swear, in Dallas. It's every single day. Then the other day, an ex-NFL player and his brother started a fight with a Little League coach over a score, and they shot him in front of his kids. Oh my gosh. I think I read about that. Yeah. That's horrible. I don't know what... I'm telling you. And you want to know something? You want to know something? I'll tell you something. Remember how I told you when we were going to the fair? I told the boys that if you hear somebody shooting, you just get the freak out of there. Don't look back. Well, in the Tennessee fair or something, they said there was people shooting in there.
You don't even want to go anywhere anymore. I mean, I hate to say that, but it's every single day. LMNW said we had a shooting here last week.
Wow.
So it's... Jinky Jinx says no one should be held responsible for someone overdosing but not calling for help. That is what you will be held accountable for.
But it's not, that's what I'm saying. Guns in Australia, that's what I mean. It's not like people carry them, right? Sammy's parents were trusting and confident. Yeah, hopefully she is.
Did because I was late, did you all spoke about what Sammy said about on her social media? I think it was maybe Facebook, Twitter, I don't know exactly.
Today?
Yes, what she said about after Kiely was found?
No, let me see. Let me see.
Oh, no, maybe she already deleted, but she was saying no, it might not be true.
Oh,
so what?
I think that's because they didn't hear it from the Placer County Sheriff's Office. That was the whole thing.
Yes, but then she deleted, and then she posted again, and I don't know what happened, but she deleted and posted again, and I don't know. But it's strange a little bit because one person, I mean, they did contact the father, right?
They did. I'm sorry. Who now?
I mean, the Adventures with Purpose.
Yeah. They said they contacted
so why
the family.
Is Sammy doing? Yeah, but why? I'm not saying that Sammy has to do with this.
Right.
But why was Sammy? I mean, why is it her business to say this is not true? Because the father was already informed.
Yeah.
So that was a little bit strange for me. A lot of things is a little bit strange with Sammy, but I don't say that she did it.
Mm-hmm.
But And this whole thing with team meetings and teen on teen things and those search, I see it like rallies, and it was very strange by Sammy.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what post she had.
Yes, Denise, I understand what you mean. I mean, she doesn't want to be having that as information when it's not confirmed. But they told already that the father was informed by Adventure with the purpose. So why was Sammy bugging in, you know what I mean?
I don't know. I mean, it could just be nothing. I mean, there are things that people have said, are strange, but it could be stuff with teenagers that are just acting, in their.
Yeah, but the only person who was acting strange, and that's maybe, I don't want to say again, please. I don't want to say that she did it, but she was also the one who was very confusing about the clothes. Even it's not important, but it is important because there is a case. There was child missing, and it was told by the parents that he had
Danny,
a yellow.
if you'd like to call in, you're welcome to call in. No, I'm just telling Danny because you're welcome to call in if you'd like to call in.
Yeah. I understand that they didn't confirm, but the father not knew it, so why bugging in? Yeah. And also, lots of information comes from Sammy, also the call. And that was not confirmed by the cop, so it's a little bit like, I don't know.
We didn't hear from a lot of people, so we don't know how many people are acting strange. Maybe people are acting strange because they didn't come forward, I don't know. Yeah.
Denise is saying the dad was there on the scene with the adventure you mean the adventure with purpose, right? Yes, so why is Sammy bothering? Yes, that's my point.
Maybe she just didn't want to hear it. I don't know.
Yeah, but that's Sammy again with her stories, with her reaction, with her interviews, and with her telling the teens that they could come to her and everything, because she is the one who can get the tips, because kids will not talk with the cops.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's so. I mean,
maybe she felt like she wanted to be the one to make an announcement. I don't know.
But I never saw an 18-year-old person. That's why Jagger has removed the message. But I never saw that an 8-year person missing was doing this in a missing case. I mean, why giving her the responsibility to come to her with tips about her missing friend?
Right. Kiely brought Mags, her friend Mags, at first, Michael, to the campground.
Yes, she may be in denial. That's possible. But I'm not saying that she did it, okay? Because, no, I don't think so.
And Hurricane Hunter says that, everybody says that she feels Sammy was controlling from the jump, controlling the narrative.
Seems that's what a lot of people are saying here in chat. But, again, we don't know. It's all speculation, and that's why we're here to speculate. And we'll find out, eventually what the outcome of the autopsy is, and we'll go from there.
Could just be like she's like a take charge person and wanted to spearhead something. I don't know. Some people are like that. Power goes to their head. I don't know.
Yes, she might be trying to help the parents. Yes, as good as it's possible.
Yes, Stace is right. So much gossip, though. I try to be careful and hear it for myself because this case has turned some people's passions into straight up craziness. She's right. So I get that.
But the clothes was also like, was she wearing the black sneakers? Was she wearing the white? Was she wearing the white hoodie, the black hoodie? It was so confusing also with Sammy, because she tells this and that and, you know, about the clothes. And there is a case where the parents told that their adoptive son was wearing a yellow hoodie. But later, the mother of one of the parents found the hoodie many years later, I'm sorry,
Right.
in the house.
Oh, so he
every
wasn't.
time
Yeah.
the police was thinking also, oh, this boy was missing in this yellow hoodie.
Right.
So that's how it's important also to know what somebody was wearing. So that was confusing also in this case.
Yeah. Well, Danny, you know what? There's a lot of channels that really go to town on some people before, you know, and have said a lot of things. I think, you know, they were just saying kind of red flags. Nobody's really saying anything worse than that. Some people are saying that they, you know, but we'll see what it is. People are going to have opinions, you know, when you have a lot of people together, Danny.
Yes, but true mom, I don't want to be annoying, but that is exactly my point. It's always what Sammy said.
Right,
You
because
get what I mean?
she was the only one other than Mags that really.
Yes, but that's something what the cops or law enforcement has to confirm.
Mm-hmm.
And there was also a text what was very wrong, because they said that Kiely left the party.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody knew that she left the party also. That was very strange. So there was a lot of miscommunication.
Yes.
But it was not miscommunication on the chat or on the creators channel. It was miscommunication because Sammy said some things and law enforcement was not saying or confirming those things. Or was saying, yeah, maybe Sammy said it, so it might be true.
Right.
I mean, there was a very clear on the Facebook that they said she left the party. Nobody said she left the party.
Danny, you want Jeanette to apologize to
saw it.
Sammy if she's proven wrong? Well, what did she say? She didn't say Sammy did anything to her.
Sorry?
I don't know. Danny's asking you, will you apologize to Sammy if you're proven wrong?
Wait a minute. I said many times I don't think that she did something to her. Many times. Let me be very clear.
Yeah. She didn't say she did anything, Danny.
200% she didn't do anything to Kiely. I know it. I know. Maybe 500%. I know she didn't do anything to Kiely. That's my answer. So I cannot say sorry because I don't think that Sammy did something. But it was very strange. All those things were coming out, you know. It was not, that made it odd, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're not blaming her, Danny, at all.
No, we're not blaming.
At all.
I mean, there was also on Facebook, you can see it, Danny, that there was said that Kiely left the party, but nobody saw her leaving the party. And that might think that is miscommunication, you know, misinformation also by law enforcement, not by people on the channels or YouTube or whatever.
I agree with you, Jeanette, there. Yeah.
Yeah, and Sammy said also, I talked with her or she called me. That's something very strange. I mean, that was after the last thing. So that's also strange. And nobody can tell me now what was said in the last call. Do we know that? No. That's very fake.
Mm-hmm.
And the clothes, also the clothes. What was she wearing? Was she wearing this? Was she wearing that? Who gave the hoodie? So. But I know I'm a little bit annoying. I'm sorry for that.
Well, she went with Kiely to the party, right, Carolyn? She was with her.
No.
So
Mags went.
Max Yes.
Yeah, and then
And Max
she.
said also, did you know that Max said also she was drunk? How in half hour, 10 minutes she left the party with her boyfriend. How did Max know that? And she was drunk. They told that, not me, but in a half an hour. I mean, half hour. And why was Max going like 10 minutes from those party? You know, it's so because she went with her meeting her boyfriend and then she left Kiely.
Mm-hmm.
Also a little bit like, okay.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm not saying that Max did something to Kiely, but it's all. I would have those questions. I mean, if that was I have a sister who's younger than me, I would ask myself, why did you leave her at the party alone? And was she drunk? Was she really drunk? Because people told
Right.
that she was drunk in a half hour, 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
That's really strange.
Yeah.
I agree. We have questions, and see, some people aren't sure, who was with who and what, and that's why we're here to sort all those things out.
Yeah, and maybe it's none of our business, but this is sometimes she's found now, and it's very sad. I was crying yesterday, and I think that many people were sad and still sad, but it's very important sometimes to have the correct information, because that might help a lot, for searching a person.
Okay.
No, everybody has a different opinion. No, everybody has a different opinion, and that's okay.
Mm-hmm. That is okay. And Stace on the case, she says there in the chat that she corrected herself.
Yeah, and I'm
plenty.
not upset. No, I'm not upset. I'm not upset. I'm not totally upset. Maybe I talk like I'm upset. No, I'm not upset.
Right.
No.
Right.
I'm not upset. Not at all. If you can see me, no, I'm not upset.
Yeah, we Stace on the case there in chat. She said that she corrected herself plenty. But I tried to think how guilty I would probably sound to others if I were speaking like that, because I get nervous and I say things backwards and then start laughing. And people react differently when they're interviewed. People react differently when they're nervous.
Yeah.
I'm a nervous talker.
Yeah, I'm too. I'm talking about even about myself like that. So it's not. No, I'm not upset. Not at all. People can have different opinions, and
yes, I know, Jeanette. My comment that I posted is meaning for everybody, including everyone in chat.
Yeah, but if somebody's saying on this channel, maybe you own an apology to Sammy Smith because I am wrong, because that was directly to me, I think, then I'm not sure, but I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all, but I have to say 500,000%, I don't think that Sammy did something to Kiely. Not at all. So I have to be clear.
Okay. Good. All right. Paul, who nervous laughs? Me. Yeah, I have a nervous laugh too, Michael. I have a nervous laugh.
Yeah, I've too sometimes.
Yeah.
Yes, I get excited. Yeah, or I talk too hard, too loud.
Oh, look at True Montour says, I can think of 1,000 others that owe an apology to Sammy before you, Jeanette.
Oh, thank you. Yes, thank you. I mean, Sammy, how old is she? 18 years old? I'm around 40, but not yet. Can she be my child? Yes, she can be my child. Yes, she can be my child. Yes. No, I will say to you, no. She's also for me a kid, a child.
Right.
18 years old is also for me a child. No. I don't think she did it. No. Really.
Yeah. I hear ya. Well, I want to show something before I want to show you guys my shell tree. Hold on, I worked on it today a little bit. Some more. Hold on.
And it's also possible, mommy, I don't know exactly, but her father is a private investigator and her mother's a lawyer.
Her mother is a private investigator. Her father is a lawyer.
Oh, so maybe she knows more about those things, and maybe she has also.
Right.
Yeah, so maybe she's used to those things.
Right.
So that's also possible why she is so on the Facebook, like, this is not confirmed, this is not true, because we don't know anything, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that can be also a reason that she has more, maybe she's more mature than me about those things.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she knows more because her parents work in this field.
Right. Yep. Well, we don't know what kind of attorney her father is. Also, he could be,
Wait a
real
minute.
estate attorney that has nothing to do. I mean, it's just, okay, and whatever. But maybe maybe she's is used to.
Yeah, maybe she knows
like
a
that,
lot. Maybe she knows exactly how it's worked. Maybe more, not mature, but how do you say?
Right,
more
maybe she's intern in, who knows, if the father works for a large law firm, I don't know. Maybe she's intern there during the summers,
Hurricane Hunter saying that her mom is a lawyer and her father is a private investigator.
I thought it was the other way around, but okay. Thought there was the mother that was the
Can
PI
somebody look at
whatever?
Can somebody Google it? Maybe.
I don't think it really matters, but yeah.
No, okay.
I think it, I don't know, like, where she, you'd think she would be already at college now, especially, I don't know.
Was maybe somebody can confirm this? Was Kiely homeschooled?
I don't know. I heard people asking that about that, but
No, Kurt combined. I don't think that both the parents were private. Not.
Did anyone see my shell tree? She was homeschooled, Stace on the case said.
Oh, she was. Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Was charter school some, at home school some.
Yes. Thank you.
Hi, Jennifer Ray. I won't quote you, true. Okay. Spotlight my tree? Well,
yes, spotlighted, yes.
You couldn't see my tree well, Scooter? It's not done yet, and I have to pull off a bunch of the strings. Okay, let me see.
There was, somebody said it, yes, thank you. Was homeschooled. I don't know why I asked this question, but it was something I didn't know. I know a lot about this case, but that was one of the questions. And there was another question, but I forgot the question.
It's not done yet. I'm not finished.
Yeah.
But I put some more on today.
Oh, yeah. Does people believe that there were 300 people over there, or were there more parties? It's because law enforcement said also on the Facebook that there were 300 people. But do believe, but were there more parties on the campground or around the campground?
Mm-hmm.
Because that is a lot, 300 people at one party.
Yeah, I mean, that is a lot of people. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, True. That's a lot of shells, probably twice as many as I brought home. Really, Sharon? Well, then you'll have to get some more the next time we go. I'll remind you to get the broken shells for your shell tree.
I don't know Kurt Cobain. I don't know if she was graduating and was going into...
Very funny, Scooter.
No.
No matter how it happened or why, a young girl whose whole life was ahead of her, now she is no longer. It just makes it so real, and I feel so sad for her family and friends. Exactly, Denise, exactly. And Kevin says,
yes, also, I think the sand would have slowed the car down when leaving the road, is Kevin saying.
I got all the shells on our Rambler celebration down in South Carolina, where we celebrated good times. Come on.
That many people there will be confused.
She graduated early, was going to... Oh, I didn't hear medicine. I heard she was going to go to Sierra, which was in a community college this September. I'll be sure to make room in my luggage for shells. Yes. Or we could put them in a USPS and ship them home.
Oh. Yeah.
Neuro
Is she
something
doing neuro? Oh my gosh.
I don't know. I didn't hear that, but yeah, if she did, yeah, wow.
Oh my gosh.
I had to pop back in because I laid my head down. Wait, maybe she went to charter
That's
school
really,
and not homeschooled. Sorry. Oh, that's okay. Caroline, I live in Arizona, no seashells here. Well, that way you've got to come on this celebration with us next. We're going on the celebration again. For real, though, I think it's pretty neat. Oh, thank you, Scooter. But you're going to do yours differently. Believe me, I would not let Sharon pick up broken shells. Oh my gosh, really? Okay. I don't know why I have so many broken shells. I don't know why, because most of them were big shells that were... Then I saw the shell trees and I just started picking up broken shells, I believe. Now I just can't believe how many I had.
That's, yeah. True Monitor saying, I said it before, but neuro something, so she wants to be, yeah, that's sad.
I heard
that's
and
big.
Have to have that on, yeah, to graduate by 16, yeah, she would be very smart. Kevin, there's ones that have to do it with the curly broken ones, the whole tree with those. I'd love to collect enough of those to do the whole tree. Next time.
That's really a passion if you go for...
She sells you down for real. Yeah, right. They said that one time I was walking by with the shells and the guy goes, "Is your name Sally?" He goes, "There's Sally."
It took me a second.
Yeah, and I said to Scooter, I
goodness.
go, "Oh my gosh, that guy thinks he's a comedian." She goes, "Why?" And I said, "Because when I walk by, he goes, 'Is your name Sally?'"
You should have said, "Yeah, how'd you know?"
I just gave
Sally.
him like a, come on. Is your name Sally?
Oh, I was not on the live chat, so.
Neither am I. I'm on the top chat too. That's I hate this.
Yeah, but I mean, I was not in the live chat. In the never mind. But
Okay.
I was reading old things. I was thinking, why is mommy talking about shells?
Oh.
To hit the like, guys. While you're here, we got a lot of people. We'll get some likes up.
Yeah, please hit the likes. If you like. Let's see.
But that is really sad. If she if she had a dream to do that study, that's really sad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, whether she didn't or did, it's sad, right? Because she, yeah.
Yes, but having myself strokes, she would be a great doctor, if that was her purpose, I don't know what she wanted to do with Noah, but I always have a lot of respect for those people. Yeah,
Yep.
and that's really a passion if you want to do that.
Yeah, Denise, 2 trials continuing tomorrow in this presser. It's going to be a bad day. I agree.
Which are you talking about the fake suicide or the stage suicide trial, and then Parkland one?
Yeah, Denise, too much loss. Yes.
And yeah, every minute there's somebody else that's doing something.
Stace liked the vacation video. She said it looked like a lot of fun. Mrs. Murdaugh's little place looked so beautiful, and I wanted ice cream too.
Yeah.
I wanted ice cream as well, Stace. You got to come to the next one so we can get ice cream.
Yeah. Jimmy, are you playing a horn?
No, that's my telephone.
Oh.
That's me. That's my phone because it's morning in Europe and.
Oh, it sounds like a horn or something. Okay.
No, it's 9 o'clock. Yeah, 9 o'clock in the morning.
Michael sent you a couple of videos, Carolyn, of a guy near where he lives that had drone footage of this alligator attack.
Yeah, I saw that, Michael. I'll watch that later. Thanks.
Crazy.
Wow. That's something else.
Yes, Kevin, that is what yes, exactly. Kevin is saying 16-year-old straight student going to college early is going from what you could have offered the world. Yes, exactly. Yes. Yeah. And if she was having a dream like Noah, that's amazing. I love those people. Yeah, that's really sad. Really sad.
Shingles. Oh, you had shingles? Sorry, Stace. And the pain was so horrible that I thought it was my gallbladder, and then I got COVID, and now I'm just getting rid of the cough. Oh, wow, Stace. So I'm glad you're better, and we're happy to see you here again. You tried to take a break this weekend from true crime and the death like this scene, but then this happened today and brought me back in. Yeah, I did go. I did go for my bike ride after that, and though I talked to Scooter the entire time, I still rode 11.5 miles. So that was good.
Deborah is saying playing a horn. No, that was me. That was my phone. 9 o'clock now. Yeah, 2 minutes now over now. Never mind.
I'm getting so hungry now. I don't know why. I just feel so hungry. But
the horn. I don't understand. Is your husband playing a horn?
No, I thought he was. It sounded like somebody was playing a horn, like I don't know, some kind of an instrument. Jimmy, were you blowing any kind of an instrument?
Yeah.
No, just a minute ago. No.
No, this was my phone. But
it wouldn't be so out of the ordinary, Jeanette.
And I'm laughing. I'm on mute, but I'm laughing.
Who's laughing?
And me, Nicole. I'm laughing.
Oh yeah, me too. I'm really sorry because
Did you eat that?
Yeah.
Jimmy, are you playing the horn? I don't understand.
I'm starving.
Wait a minute. Is there a horn in your house, Mommy?
What?
Is there a horn also?
Yeah, there's horns.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Now I get it. Okay.
We all have horns, Jeanette. Every single one of us. Yep, it's a horn club. We're in the horn club up here.
The horn club. Sorry.
Ice or anything?
No, I don't know. I'm starving.
I have to mute myself because.
Why?
Because I can.
Why are all the lights on? Why'd you leave mine?
I was going to go right back.
Why didn't you? You never got that piece of wood, too. And now it's going to be soaking wet.
Yep, 3 a.m. here too, Sharon. I'm still up. I woke up late.
What?
Ladies kept me on there last night.
Yeah, I gotta get it done.
Shut up, Michael is
Denise agrees with the horn club. She was going to say that the
We were
horn club.
serenading you though, Nicole.
Beautiful.
The
We all
cherry
have
shake, yes.
horns.
And here's our thought of, here it goes. It's
Yeah, Denise.
pleasant words are a honeycomb, sweet to the soul and health to the bones.
It's beautiful. You know, if you can't say something
That is
nice,
beautiful,
don't say
Caroline.
anything at all, right?
No.
And that's why you gotta be, if you have your friend, you're like, what's the matter with you? Why don't you say anything? Okay.
Stacy's saying I wore big hair in the 80s to hide my horns. Oh my god, sorry. I cannot help myself.
I gotta mute. I'm gonna mute.
Oh my gosh. Oh, sorry, mommy, I'm ruining the chat now. Oh my god.
It's okay, Jeanette. Oh my god.
It's a real lifestyle channel, Jeanette. Whatever goes. That's the kind of channel it is.
Yeah.
No, but mommy, I don't get it. Why did you say, Jimmy, are you playing the horn?
Because it sounded like a horn, like an instrument, like a, like a trumpet or something, like a horn.
Oh, honey, you know I won't be doing that.
There was like a little bit of a, I don't know, I didn't know, you sounded like you had some kind of a small horn.
You do have some.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. And you were serious also.
I was serious, I heard it.
Oh, that's so funny. Sorry, I have to mute myself. I have to mute myself. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Jeanette, you gotta breathe. Breathe.
Wait a minute, I cannot find the mute. Oh my
I'm making it worse. I'm gonna put.
Oh my goodness. Gotta change your name to hide my horns. Oh my gosh. Just tracking to my bed and came back. I feel like I missed something funny. No, I heard a horn sound. I asked Jimmy if he was playing a horn.
You sure it was a horn? You sure it wasn't a...
And Jeanette was like,
Honey?
what?
You sure it wasn't a...
No, I don't know what it was. A horn, Jimmy. It was definitely a horn.
Sometimes they sound like that, you know?
No, it was a horn, Jimmy. It was coming from over there.
I can make them sound like that.
All right. No, it wasn't. No, okay.
Horns are here and horns are there. Horns are everywhere.
It sounded like I thought Jeanette said that was her phone then.
Yes, it was my phone. It was my phone.
Right. Okay. Well, that was the sound I heard. It sounds like a horn.
Oh no. Sorry.
Oh my god.
Mystery solved.
It was my phone. It was my phone.
Yeah.
Okay, let me think about something serious.
Okay, real serious.
Yeah.
Okay. Like mailing a letter, bringing it to the post office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you say post office?
Post office.
Mailing. Wait a minute. Mailing a letter. We are now emailing. We are now.
Jeanette.
Mailing a letter is very old. It's very old. Sorry.
It's funny to her too. That wasn't good enough.
That is something what happened before I was born, I think. We don't mail letters now, right?
What's happening?
I don't know.
Middle-
Jeanette's freaking. She thinks that's so funny about the horn.
Milk.
You know what true mother is? Sorry. It's saying, I want a horn ringtone.
Oh my goodness.
Nicole,
By the post
I
office.
sent you a short letter in the post.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. I think people are drinking on the panel.
No, we don't drink. No.
Purse.
No.
Purse.
We smoke a little, we don't drink.
My purse. Oh, there it is.
Oh boy. What an enchanted evening. Remember that song? Some enchanted evening, you may find a
We just love to
stranger.
see you smile, Carolyn.
Oh,
It
thanks.
just lights up the room.
That's from South Pacific, isn't it? Who knows show tunes? I just thought of that. I just thought of that song. I don't know why. Some enchanted evening, you may meet a stranger, you may find a stranger. They once did that on Family Ties, I think.
Michael's saying Gail's voice is so relaxing. That's true. That's true.
Some enchanted evening. That's a nice word, enchanted.
Gustavus Pizza.
Nice to meet you, enchanted.
Yeah, but the funny thing was, oh my gosh, I'm going to repeat myself, and I'm not trying to laugh. But the funny thing was that Mommy was very serious also. So that makes it very, I mean, that was so, oh my gosh, that was so funny.
Oh, South Pacific Rubbity Bub? Yeah. See, I think it was, no, it was not Family Ties. I think it was, what's that one that spun off of Different Strokes? With the girls in the boarding school, and then their budget got small, so they had to live above the cafeteria.
Is that the one with, are you talking to me?
Well, I'm talking, I don't know, with Mrs. Garrett and...
Oh. Different Stroke, was that...
It spun off of Different Strokes. And George Clooney came on in the beginning of it. Facts of Life. The Facts of Life. That's it.
Oh,
yeah.
I
Yes, I think they did a thing in South Pacific, and I think Mindy Kahn, Natalie was the one that was Some Enchanted Evening. Yeah. Right. And then that's the Tootie would always say, "You're in trouble. Make it a double." Right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was a good show.
I would always be given a double. I would always be in trouble.
Yeah, except Blair, she's got like weird, didn't she? And then it was so crazy that they all stayed in one room. Yeah, so weird. Danielle, French fries, signs. Natalie, Tootie, Joe, and Blair.
Do you know that the person from the show 70, I think it's a series.
That 70s show?
Yes. There is an actor who is now on trial for R. King.
Oh, yeah. I think so, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to follow that trial, but he is now on trial.
You like that, Scooter? You like ketchup, salt, mustard, and mayo on your French fries?
Scooter, we're alike. I do too, but I have to have it all separate. Like the ketchup has to be in a spot, the mayo it can't be mixed. So I just like, I want a combination, right?
Oh, I don't like that. Fries are gross as leftovers. Yeah.
Did you know that mayonnaise and tomato sauce mixed together in a bowl makes tartar sauce, like seafood sauce?
Say it again. What is it?
Mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Tomato ketchup.
Okay.
Mixed in a bowl makes tartar seafood sauce.
Really?
Yep. That's how it used to be made many years ago. That's how they made the seafood sauce before you could get it in the condiment bottles.
Wow. Okay.
Hurricane said that Sammy has deleted her Instagram account. Did you read that, Carolyn?
No, I didn't know that. She deleted her Instagram account?
Yeah.
Apparently.
When Hurricane, was it before Kiely was found or after?
After,
I'm hungry. Stop talking about food, people on the panel. Because I'm starving. Stop talking about food.
Then take something, make a quick sandwich or whatever. We will wait. We'll wait.
Facts of Life. Stan Coppice. Yep, Facts of Life.
Honey, I'll be right back.
All right. See you later.
Just now after Hurricane Hunter is saying that.
Oh, guess what? I have to go to the dentist tomorrow. Now they're supposed to really be starting my crowns because I'm queen, and you can't be a queen without your crowns.
Mine's September 11th. I have my crown.
Yeah,
At the,
good. So we've
dentist.
all got to get the crowns. Everybody in the cult.
Mm-hmm. That's right. And we all got
to get the crowns.
And Crocs. My whole family has a pair. So everything's looking good.
I'm a real true queen. So I'll be getting 2 crowns.
I better put my big girl panties on because they keep ringing me to say I have to go to the dentist. And if I want to join the
Cult, you have to get a crown.
Rambler Crown
Cult,
I better just put my big girl panties on and go.
Mm-hmm. Everybody, all the cool kids have crowns. Yep. Crowns. I thought it was horseradish ketchup. That's cocktail sauce, but she's talking about tartar sauce. Yes, because I heard of horseradish and ketchup. That is cocktail sauce. She's talking about tartar, the white sauce for like the 50.
I thought I just did a little bit of oh my goodness, what is it? Just mayo and some relish, and that's it. Not to make tartar sauce.
Right, Dusty. Who's Ellen? We don't have an Ellen.
Hi, Dusty. How are you tonight?
I don't know who is that.
Dusty. Yeah, I know. And then that's my good container too.
I know.
Yeah.
Miracle Heart says tartar sauce is relish and mayo. What did you say that you did, Gail? Gail, are you still there? Tell me what you make. For
Sorry?
the tartar sauce that you just described. What did you say it
Mayonnaise
was?
and what you call ketchup, tomato sauce, just tomato sauce.
Dusty's
Really?
freaking out in the chat. Dusty's freaking in the chat.
Yeah, Dusty's all right. Dusty's okay. Said hey. They just had to get their bearings,
She
right,
said,
Dusty?
"OMG, hey, she's freaking out in the chat."
No,
Dusty,
you're okay, Dusty. It's okay. In for the
settle
444
down,
method.
Dusty, bring it down.
444. Heart Midwives told me that. In for
What?
In, breathe in for 4.
hold for.
And
What
out
my
for 4.
favorite mayonnaise sauce is right
Yeah,
now, and
Calm down,
not everybody
Dusty,
agrees
calm
with me,
down.
is beetroot mayonnaise.
Calm down, Dusty. Bring it down.
They are mean. They are talking about fish fillet.
Bring it down.
Filet fish.
Bring it down, Dusty. Just relax.
Dusty. Shh.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Milk. Pizza. Post office.
Calm down, Dusty.
Letterboxes.
Mm.
We are all needing a
Yeah.
snack. Now, I know, Kevin, I'm starving. I don't know what I want to eat. I can't think about it.
My daughter's about to drop off my shopping, but it's pouring with rain.
Isn't it cool?
We
Dusty?
are cool, Dusty. Thank you. That is. She said we're so cool. You're really cool. You're sweet. Thank you. That was nice. That was very nice.
Dusty Springfield.
Right.
I'm really talking quietly because I don't want to wake up Jasper the cat.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Were you asking a question, Dusty? You came in and you said, "Hi, Ellen," and maybe you found the wrong channel. I mean, we don't have any Ellens in here.
She said, "Okay,
But
Ellen," and I'm like,
Yeah,
"Who's
true.
Ellen? Nobody's Ellen on the panel."
I
Didn't
promise.
Ellen get cancelled?
Ellen?
So Ellen,
Oh, I don't know.
Are you talking about?
Is she talking about Ellen DeGeneres? I have no idea.
maybe. I thought she
Yeah.
got cancelled.
Yeah.
Ellen's not here for sure.
Yes, Stan. Yes, she has up, and then she removed it, and now Hurricane Hunter is saying that the account is deleted.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So she had this. Okay, so she just deleted her whole Instagrams, not just the post, Stan.
Okay, and so Sammy had the post, and this is what Stankapoo Hau says. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Sammy had the post from AWP up and was saying it hadn't been confirmed. So don't believe it. And when I went a few minutes ago to see if she updated it, I couldn't find her. So He's looked.
Uh-huh.
Or she, he or she, rather.
Yes. Sharon is saying yes, she's cancelled, and Hurricane Hunter is saying yes.
Hmm. I used to like Ellen Dusty, but with the news and everything about her, I don't, there's some questionable things going on right now, and we don't know, what the result of that'll be. So, yeah.
Okay, good night, Denise. And
Good
the
night,
trials are
Denise.
starting tomorrow, or 3 hours ahead of you. Yeah, right. All right, well, yeah, we're probably going to go off into the members portion of the evening, members Patreons. If anybody would like to join, the numbers are there. And let me see. Everybody have a good one tomorrow. Yeah, I have to go to the dentist, so you can send me positive thoughts and great things.
Oh, Mommy.
What?
Stan is saying Jagger has a video of him and Kylie on his Instagram and some really sweet words.
Oh, really?
That's-
Jagger does? Let me see. I think I follow him on. Let me see.
Yeah.
Let me check it out.
That's
Ooh, my dog heard something. That freaked me out. There was a growl. I'm going in the house. That scared
Oh,
me.
I didn't know that you were outside. We should probably.
Denise, Sammy Instagram is cancelled.
Mhm.
Jagger Westfall. Let's see. He does have a video. But I'm wondering if they're going to get, if Adventures with Purpose is going to get that Hellcat that other YouTuber said, because they should get it, right? And that would help their organization, because they did find her, right? Is anybody following me on that?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
I do.
I know
They
that,
should, because
yeah.
they are. They've got to, keep the funding going to be able to keep doing what they do.
Okay, so he does post a video and he says, "You were my entire world and you always will be. I will never love someone the way I loved you. I miss you even when I was holding you in my arms. I could never get enough of you. I promised I would be with you until the end, and I was serious."
And yes, that's very
That's awful. Plaster PD apparently just confirmed Kylie is in the car. Hurricane Hunter said so. It's a confirmation at this point.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see you.
and the money. Don't forget the money. I hope they will get it because they will do more work with it. I hope they will get it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Was it 75,000 euros? Dollars?
So
God
yes,
blesses
there was
those who
that,
bless others.
but there was also a
car, I know. By that YouTuber.
Yeah, and a YouTube. This is Hurricane saying a YouTube channel, not mentioning the channel, that is friendly with us, I guess, posted a close-up pic of Kylie's car.
Yeah.
So there's actually a close-up pic out there, wherever that is.
Oh, Denise is saying they don't accept rewards. Oh, I get it.
Okay.
I see. Oh, wow.
We give it to the family to help with expenses. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. That's wonderful. They're good people.
Well,
They
but
seem to be
but
very
do
good.
they at least get the reward and then give it to them?
Yeah, they seem to be.
I mean, wouldn't they get that car and then give it to the family?
Yeah, they would.
I'm confused. I wonder if he'll really give the car.
Yeah. And Hurricane Hunter saying that the driver's side mirror broke. Oh my gosh. I cannot even imagine what that.
It's just devastating all over. Just absolute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
And she was sitting on the driver's side, right?
I don't know if that's been. We'll find out tomorrow at the press conference.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Have a good night. Thank you to the moderators. Thank you for watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.
Much love.
Good night, everyone.
Night.